time.
Hey, Amir, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you.
Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
Thank you, Maxwell, for that amazing introduction there. We appreciate it. Good evening, everybody. What's going on?
Hello, everyone.
How are we doing out there? Sharon, are you feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling
If you
good.
feel half as good as you look, then I know it's going to be a good night, girl.
Oh, my gosh.
I did good there, didn't I? That was a good move. You guys like that one? What's up, everybody? Can you hear us? Can you see us? Are we here? Are we loud and clear? Is Sharon's microphone working? What's the dealio? Yo, give us a scoop. People love the Showtime. Oh, my God. So cute. Oh.
Yeah, that Showtime, that was just kind of spontaneous. It was really crazy how it happened.
Yes.
It was not planned at all.
Hey, Shelly T, if you don't like the intro, guess what? Go make your own intro. How do you like that?
What? I'll do that.
Give it a raspberry to a smart aleck out there.
Oh my gosh, that was too long.
I'm not gonna take any lip at the beginning of the show. If you don't like the 3-minute intro to let people get in, get seated, get comfortable, get their drinks filled, get notified. Don't you know how we play this game, Shelly? Enough with you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I have to be put through that ringer. Timothy Walters, thank you so much. Out of control, already with a super chat. You're an amazing, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Timothy.
Gary West as well. Generosity is spewing from the cruise crew today. Thank you so much for the super chat and the support for the channel. You guys are amazing. Great to see everybody here. Sharon, what's going on?
I don't know. It's just not a lot right now. Although I was actually just reading an email from Matthew's school right before.
Is that what you were doing? I thought it was probably from like one of the kids, and I was like, put that down. And you're like, no.
It was actually the official letter saying that they are definitely starting back school on, well, the freshmen will start on the 3rd. Matthew is a sophomore. He'll start on the 4th. But they will be going remotely and virtually. So to start, it was the official announcement. So now we know what's going on. So now we have a little more play now, probably the first couple of months of him going to school with what we can do, because we don't have to really worry so much about his school because everything he can do wherever we're at.
Yes, but it's going to be twice as hard making sure that he does his work, and now we have to work. We have to be part-time teachers. I didn't sign up for that. Yeah. I can't even figure out the homework for crying out loud.
But they are doing something a little different this year. At the end of last year, I don't think they really knew what to do. So now he has 6 classes, but they're actually breaking it up, and they're only going to attend, so to speak, online 3 classes a day. So I don't know if they're going to do I don't know if they're going to split it up 3 classes one day, 3 the next, and kind of alternate them, or what that plan is yet. But
well, I am so excited to see how it all plays out, aren't you?
3 classes a day, so that means that's easier on us too.
I think it is a little bit easier. Timothy Walters, again, out of control. It's always a good night when Sharon graces us on Monday nights. Wow, he is such a schmoozer.
Thank you, Timothy.
What a schmoozer-rooney. Timothy, super chat, thank you so much, man. You are amazing. You are
amazing.
amazing.
Every time I see Timothy, I think about that dress a couple weeks ago, and I kept saying I was going to wear that dress.
Yeah, well, we made a commitment to have a formal night show, and we are yet to honor that commitment, and for that, we're sorry.
But we do have in a couple weeks, hopefully, it's going to be
Are we knocking on wood for that, hopefully?
Sort of I want to say I'm going to say cruise fashion, even though we're not quite cruising yet, but kind of a cruise fashion, resort wear, just new clothes, kind of a fashion little video coming out, and I'm going to show all the things I've been purchasing over the last couple months while we haven't been cruising, and show you all of those.
Wow, very nice.
I'm just waiting on one more package, and then we can do that.
I think I see a lot of comments coming in saying we want a fashion show from Jamie as well. Of course, if that's what you guys want, that's what you're going to get. I'm not going to say no to the people. Larry Thomas, what's going on? Jamie, way to give them a raspberry. Elaine and I love the intro, and we dig Matthew and Maxwell. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. Let's jump in. A few people enjoyed the raspberry to get the night started. That's right. Nautical Nurse Nancy's here. What is up, Nautical Nurse Nancy? Well, we're not going to take it. No, we ain't going to take it. That is right, Nautical Nurse Nancy. We're not going to take any lip from anybody. Not here, not now, not at Sharon at Sea Travel. We don't roll like that. We don't roll like that. Kevin Brubaker, no wife, no daughter or sons at home. I got it cranked up on the TV and beer in hand. Atta baby, that's what we like to see. People are enjoying seeing Maxwell. They can see us, they can hear us. I am on fire, Crazy Cat Traveler. Last weekend, I feel like I owe you guys something because last Monday we came in here for the show and we were dragging arse. We were like, hey everybody, what's up? Happy Monday to you. We're just back from our camping trip. It was a ton of fun. We're exhausted.
You know what? It was a ton of fun, but it was tiring. We were exhausted.
Camping
exhausted. Is not, I mean, it's fun and it's good family fun, but it's not the vacation we're used to, like cruising and where you're a little more weighted on and things. I mean, camping is work.
That is right. Nancy Fields likes the intro and the grandchild combo. Sherilyn Michaels says we need the long intro to get the phone silent. JP Travel Adventures. No, Matthew is a rare sighting. Unless there's a giveaway, unless there's something really unique, maybe like the week before a cruise, he not to mention, I'm not going to lie to you guys, the kid hasn't had a haircut in 4 months.
I know. His hair, you could probably tell in the camping videos, although it doesn't look quite as bad as it does on a regular basis here at home. Mm-hmm. Although I did tell him yesterday, actually, that this week at some point he is getting a haircut. So maybe he'll make an appearance next Monday. We'll see.
If he gets a haircut, maybe. It's hard enough to get him to take a shower, for crying out loud. He's just a teenager. He sits around the house all day with nothing to do.
I don't know if there's anyone watching here that's younger or not, but I've gotten a couple different messages lately on Instagram inquiring, and they were from younger girls, of course, inquiring about Matthew.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty impressive stuff. That's my boy. Woo! Yeah. Excellent question. Pam Humpert-Zoomian says, Jamie, how many new shirts can you cut the sleeves off of? As many as I can before Sharon sees me doing it and screams at me to put the scissors down.
Yeah.
That would be the best
answer.
Your
video. A shirt, the sleeves cut off. How many types of different shirts you can cut the sleeves off?
Yeah, I could do it. I could start my own channel just talking about cutting the sleeve off your shirt.
You could take a button-up shirt, even with a tie maybe, and cut the sleeves off.
Yeah. Exactly. Sue O'Connor says, Jamie treats his people well. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate you saying that. Leanne Francisconi's out there too. Guys, please take a moment to give some love and affection to the amazing, talented duo, the hammer and the nail. You know them. You love them. The moderators here at Sharon at Sea Travel. They're part of the family. They're part of the cruise crew. They're the backbone of the organization. Nautical Nurse Nancy and Leanne Francisconi. Ladies, wherever you are, please stand up and take a bow for the amazing work that you do. The other night, all right, first off, let me just get serious real quick. Amazing job to all the creators and everybody that was involved in the Kick Cancer's Ass weekend marathon over there supporting Edna's World, Edna Nelson and her husband, Mister. They are going through some things, and a lot of channels got involved and did a great thing. I'm sorry we couldn't be involved. I worked all day long. Sharon has been up to her earlobes in cruise rebookings and phone calls, and the 3-hour time difference in the East Coast makes it even more difficult. And we finally got to get on and spend a little time late in the evening. And of course, who was on?
Nancy.
Nautical Nurse Nancy. We tuned in. Nancy, I'm a little concerned. Do you have athlete's tongue? Because I saw you drinking alcohol out of a shoe. I didn't know what was happening.
She told me it was a new shoe, a clean shoe.
Oh my gosh, I hope it was a clean shoe. Nancy. You got a confirmation on that? I don't know what's going on with the shoeys. A few people wanted me to do a shoey. I said fooey on the shoey.
Not any of your shoes.
Ixnay on the ouche, and I didn't do it. Not my shoes. Of course, we followed up. John with the ship show jumped in there, and we saw that, and we're like, that is not going to play. Nobody comes in here and tries to move in on Nancy, and so we got in there. And
oh my God.
Margaret Wilson, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate it. We love
Margaret.
you. Amazing. So guys, welcome to the Monday Night Show. We're so excited to be here. If you haven't been here before, my name is Jamie.
I'm Sharon.
Matthew's not here. Of course, we mentioned Leanne and Nancy out there in the chat. And just so you know, as a group, we are Sharon at Sea Travel. It's not just Sharon's channel. We are a family, and we travel and do things together. That's the scoop for anybody who's new here, because we get questioned on that on occasion.
We do get questioned on that. Not a lot, but here and
every once in a while.
And okay, originally I started kind of the channel because I had
you going back in time?
I had a blog.
You need a time machine for this or no?
Because I had I started with a blog because I loved to write. So I would write reviews and all kinds of things. So that's kind of how it started. And then we kind of jumped into the YouTube. And so I would do most of the things to start off with, and then Jamie got involved. But it's always been a family thing. It's just Jamie did more behind the scenes things at first, and then we all kind of jumped in and got involved. And eventually someday Matthew will probably take it over and go with it too. So.
There you go. Truth.
So,
that is truth, girl. That is truth.
So that's how it came about. And Jamie actually picked the name Sharonatsea when we first started because I love to cruise so much.
Thank you so much.
And because of my blog. And then we started the travel agent business, so to speak. So he actually chose the name.
That's right. And now legally, I'm going to have to get myself somewhere into the mix, or else no one will ever believe that story. Timothy Walter says, next week, retro formal wear from the 80s. Ooh, wow. Ooh. Timothy, my 80s was a denim jacket that said Ozzy Osbourne on the back.
I think you still have that.
I do, except I can only get about one arm into it at this point. I can only get a very small portion of my upper torso can even come near that thing.
I don't know.
But maybe we'll show it next week. That could be something to look forward to.
Do you know what that is?
I don't know. It's going to be somewhere. I think it's in the garage in a bin somewhere, in a box in a bin, probably with a lot of mothballs and mouse turds in there, or something like that.
I don't know if I have anything anymore 80s. I have downsized.
Baby, you got me, and I'm all the 80s you need.
Cleaned out my closet a couple times of things that I just don't wear. You know how there's always those things you just hang on to, thinking you'll wear them again one day. And I have hung on to.
That's called my wardrobe.
To things for so long that I finally got rid of a lot of stuff.
I'm sitting here watching.
We'll see what we can do. We'll definitely have some sort of formal.
I am watching videos of our first cruise 20 years ago, basically, and I'm seeing shirts that I still have that I wear to this day.
Oh,
so
but
is that just a guy thing, or am I just that gross?
But this weekend, Sunday, we are actually tearing our whole. Speaking of that, we're ripping our whole closet out, and we are building or making a new closet. So we're putting closet.
What you mean?
We have a few organizers in there, but we're ripping it all out, and we're gonna make it like all one of those closet organizers and new rods, new shelving, and all that. And our closet's gonna look pretty after that.
I can't wait to go into a pretty closet every morning. Jeffrey Lara, thank you so much for the super chat. Papa Mozo fast flashed the 0200 Cruisathon audience. I totally got undressed for that event. I hope it doesn't get me booted out of the SAS family. Mozo, you are a lifetime member. By the way, folks, Papa Mozo is branching out. Not only is he an amazing, generous human being, not only has he befriended the entire community, but that little rascal has gone ahead and started up his own little YouTube channel called Papa Mozo. If you haven't checked it out, do it now. He's got just a couple videos out. He's working his bass. He's firing up the bass, and then he's going to come out roaring with video after video. I can't wait to see what kind of content. I'm thinking I would love to just hear him shed some knowledge. Give me a little bit of the gospel. Give me some daily affirmation. Teach me to be a better person, anywhere near as great as he is, or something like that, would be a great starting place. But I can't wait to see what Mozo does. So check out Papa Mozo's YouTube channel. Give him a subscribe. Tell him Sharonatsea Travel sent you. And take care of our man there. We love you, Mozo. Thank you for always being there. TCU Pepito already wants Jimmy out. TCU, it's a little bit early for Jimmy, but I'm going to get working on it here. I do have the Elijah Craig this evening. Unfortunately, the store is out of Buffalo Trace. So I went to Plan B.
Did you buy that today? Is that a new bottle?
I did not buy this today, as you would like to think. No, I've been sitting on this bottle, not literally, or else it would have hatched. But I've been sitting on it for a couple days, and so it's time to bust it out. And you're right. I don't have a martini tonight. I don't want to abuse the martinis. I'm taking it back a little bit. That's a lovely glass.
It is. It kind of reminds me a little of, it's stuff you can use outdoors. A wine tumbler.
Very nice. So, cheers, everybody. Hope you have a beverage and you're having a great time. You're happy, you're healthy, you're safe.
I'm drinking my Stella Rosa wine.
Oh, God, that is amazing. That is amazing. Speaking of happy, healthy, and safe, might I just just put up with me for a moment here, guys, because I need to show you this. Hot off the presses, brand new item coming at you from the Sharon at Sea Travel Teespring store. Take a look at this. Oh, it's a happy cruising and safe travels protective face mask, Sharon. Unbelievable. That design is fantastic. It comes in 5 colors. It's only $12.99. It could be yours
6
at
colors.
Teespring. 6 colors? That's amazing. All right, that's all we're going to talk about that. But we had to share that little piece of information.
And we'll have
with you guys.
ours hopefully in a week or so to, I don't know if we'll have them by next Monday, but hopefully by the Monday after that. So we can kind of actually show you what they look like. We ordered a few of the different, I think I think one of each color, or almost one of each color, so that we can show you guys. And maybe we'll even give a couple away when we get them.
Michelangelo Giovanni, what's up? How's the supply of stuffed olives doing? It's doing great. I have plenty of them. I'm not low on olives at the time. I'm not low on vodka either. I just didn't want to abuse it. I didn't want to, sometimes you can go over the top. And it had been almost a year of straight Monday night martinis, and I figured it was time to just change it a little bit. TMLF 959, loved camping video 2. Can't wait till the next one. We appreciate you saying that.
Well, the next one may be out. What's tomorrow? I bet it'll be out Wednesday morning.
It could be out pretty soon. It could be out soon.
I think that will be the last one, though, right?
It might be. I got to see what we have left there.
But we have more. We have more things coming. Maybe a few more outdoorsy things over the next month or so. We'll see. We're trying to do some different things while we can't cruise. We were going to maybe fly somewhere, but that's not looking like it's in the cards right now for a couple of reasons.
Hold on. Knock on our Nancy. I'm not sure that's 100% a true statement you throw out there. I don't want to steer people wrong. She said $1 from each mass feeds children in need. I'm not sure if that program is set up yet, although that sounds like something we should definitely look into getting involved with.
That is a great idea. I would love to do something like that.
Nancy putting us on the spot right here.
That's a great idea. I would love to take a charity or something and give.
Sharon, we're already 20 minutes into the show. I'm yet to even say hi to anybody.
Should
we say hi? I mean,
said hi.
I mean, are you guys cool guys? Do you need me to go through and say hi to everybody? Or can we just get right into the deal?
If you don't, you need to start back up a ways so we don't miss anything.
Yes. We won't miss anything. I'm jumping to the bottom. I'm trying to catch up with everybody.
Because whenever you go to the bottom, we always miss something.
Okay. All right,
and
Sharon.
I see it later, and it's always something that I feel bad that we didn't respond to.
Tess Almond says, if Jimmy comes out, maybe Tessie will show up. Oh my gosh. That sounds like an invitation. And we'll talk about that later.
I wonder if Jimmy will come out in Vegas.
Oh boy, he definitely will. He definitely will. Papa did a very excellent job with the closing benediction of the KCA Cruise-a-thon Sunday morning. Outstanding, Mozo. Outstanding. This is a small batch, as a matter of fact. Yes, Jim D, it sure is. Let's see if we can say hi to everybody. Annette Ballman says, no, Jamie, I have clothes. I still wear some t-shirts that I wore in the mid-'80s. Thank you, Annette, for making me feel better. I'm currently wearing a t-shirt I got more than 20 years ago. A little frayed by the collar, but it still fits well. Jim D.
Oh my
Thank you. You guys are making me feel better.
That reminds me of, I do have one shirt that, it was a shirt you got at that concert, Black Label Society's concert. It was a black shirt. And Jamie got it. Oh gosh,
you wore that forever.
It didn't fit him, so he gave it to me like as a sleep shirt. And it was like this really, really thin, soft material. And I would wear that all the time just to sleep in. It got to the point, I mean, I've had that for years. It got to the point there was actually like getting all frayed and holes in it. And I would still wear it sometimes just because it was so comfortable. I still have it. I should show it sometime. It's so funny. Now it is really holy, but I saved it.
Tammy Chapman just struck a nerve and something you were thinking about doing. Tammy Chapman said, going to put a plastic swimming pool out filled with sand in my lawn chair and a second pool with water and a drink in hand. That's a great idea.
That is a great idea.
You could get a whole beach feel, Sharon. Sharon was talking about that. We do not currently have a pool, but she thought about getting a little pool. We miss our pool.
Our last house, we had a pool. This one does not. But our whole backyard is, well, not our whole backyard, but the area that anything besides our whole patio setup could go. We have a big trampoline out there right now, so
It's getting in the way, and it's hot as bees.
Yeah.
If you're out there jumping on the trampoline, it's 120 out. KB in the UK, welcome all the way from the UK. It's 2:15 a.m. Viewing live for the first time. Thank you very much for being here. That deserves a special cheers. Everyone, please say hi to KB in the UK, all the way from the UK.
Cheers, KB in the UK.
Delicious. Delicioso. Tess says, I look forward to the cruise fashion video. Probably will give me some ideas. Any new cruise accessory ideas? I think I have most of the common items. Is there one quick thing you can just say, you got to wear this when you're cruising? Just really quick so we can get through the rest of the chat.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Oh. Well, she's not asking me for cruise accessories. This is my cruise accessory. This right here.
Wow.
I wear one of these everywhere I go on a cruise. Thank you.
I would say the number one thing to bring is always bring a bathing suit. I mean, that's not really an accessory, but that's something you definitely do not want to forget on a cruise.
Yes. Jenner's Powders Cruising Channel said now it's Sharon at land. Sharon on land.
Oh my god.
It is something for that. Something like that. I'm having a good time doing the vlogs, and I hope you guys are digging them. And if you're really nice, this is for Sharon's new rod. Thank you, Papa Mozo.
Thank you, Papa Mozo.
You of course you mean the rod for the closet, right? Not a rod. Rod Stewart, fishing rod, rod
I'll take
and
Rod
reel.
Stewart too.
Easy girl. Papa Mozo just struck a chord with you. By the way, I am not looking forward to doing anything with the closet.
Wow.
You sure that's something we need to do?
Yes, and then I have plans after that, another project. We've been having to replace our whole shower in our bathroom, but we're going to put that on the back burner for just a little longer because that's a huge project. But I want to redo and put all new countertops in our bathroom, on the 2 bathroom sinks, all new counters. So that's coming next.
Okay.
I just want our bathroom redone.
All right.
I'm just, you know how you just get in those moods where you just want to redo something, and even though I'm extremely busy all the time, I'm getting like antsy because I'm not cruising and not going a lot of places. And so I'm just starting to look at things around the house and wanting to redo them all.
There you go.
So
there you go. Gary West said there's only 303 people to say hi to. Excellent, Gary. Thanks. I better get started right away. I don't think so. Sharon, what are you drinking? Said Anthony Simone. You got a little vino there? What do you got?
Wine. I have Stella Rosa wine.
Margaret Wilson, just search Papa Mozo on YouTube and you'll find his channel. Rachel Love Disney. What's going on, Rachel? How are you doing tonight?
Hi, Rachel.
You want to tell Rachel now you have something for her that'll be there tomorrow?
Yes. I will have it to you by tomorrow. I'm going to probably send it to you after the show tonight. So.
Okay. I like it. I like it. I didn't know if you had everything all ready to go, but I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I switched over to live chat. I'm sorry I was in top chat. Hope I didn't miss anybody. But since we're here, let's say hi to some folks really quick. We're only a half hour into the show. The Q's Cruisers are here. Ruth Todd, what's going on? Carla McClendon's here. Alejandro Torres, what's going on? He says, boy, the CDC sure does not know what to do. They have not extended the deadline or given a hint on what they're going to do. Yeah, they are really yanking our chain. Liz Breen, the mother hen from the Ship Show channel, is in the house. What's up, Liz? There's Gary West. Karen Carter is here. Anthony Simone, Margaret Wilson, Rachel Loves Disney. We just said hi to her. Party on the Seas is in the house. We know Tess Almond is here. Tess Almond. Carla McClendon, Sheila Bossiger, Michelle Bowen's here. B. Jeff B. What is up, B. Jeff B? Joe Randall. Bren is here. My birthday present cruise chat. What's up? Happy birthday, Bren, if it is indeed your birthday. Val Jones 38 says, I have a t-shirt that is over 18 years old. Nothing wrong with it. Carlington Ebanks, what is going on? Welcome to the show. Brand new name. I don't think I've ever said that.
Yeah. I don't
so
think
glad
so.
to have you here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Let's see. Jim Golden's here. Hello from Texas. Soon we should meet and have a good time. All right, Jim Golden. That sounds good. We love to meet all of the folks in the chat whenever we can. TCU Pepito said, yes, I usually give all my old shirts to my wife to sleep in. Very cool, very cool. I wear my clothes until they fall apart. Holly Johnson, excellent. Very wise move. Let's see. What else do we have? Nikita Shimon, the fabulous Sharon, got 2 people added on and upgraded. She is the best. For Nikita Shimon.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Nikita.
Did you hook Nikita up?
I did.
With your skills?
Yeah. He's all taken care of.
Nikita's all good? That is fantastic. Tammy Chapman, thank you so much. Put towards your plastic pool, Miss Sharon. Thank you for the super chat. Tammy, that's amazing. That is amazing. Marty said, I'll be on the beach for New Year's, God willing. That's Sharon's favorite ship, Jamie. Oh, my God. This guy has been busting my bees ever since I messed up that question. He's always busting my chops. I might have to call on the hammer and the nail to handle that. As
soon as you get it down, I'm going to have to choose a new favorite.
Marion Shaw said, flying not in the cards because of personal reasons? Or how do you feel about flying now, Sharon?
I'm all for flying right now. I would fly. My reason for not flying now is most of the places that we've looked into going, they all have their own restrictions, whether it's having a COVID-19 test already, within the last 3 days when you arrive, or whether or not they're going to give you one when you get there. And some, you have to bring a COVID-19 test when you arrive, or they say they'll offer one when you get there, but if you're from some islands, if you're from certain states, they won't do it when you get there. You have to bring your own. So if you're not really prepared, and
sounds a little confusing.
Yeah. So, anyways, with things spiking up in Arizona a little bit, we're on the list of where some islands want you to have the test prior. And my biggest thing is I don't mind taking the test, or probably Jamie if we had to. I mean, you've had one in the past already, but I don't want to put Matthew through having a test just because, we want a vacation. I mean, if I thought he had it or something, I would have him tested. But I don't want to put a child. Well, he's not really a child, but he's getting bigger now. But
if you want to get on a cruise ship, you may have to do that regardless.
Well, if we have to at some point, maybe. But right now, it's not.
If you can avoid it, you will.
I'll avoid it right now.
All right.
So we'll see. We've been looking at a couple places. I've looked at a couple places, maybe like Mexico. Things don't seem to be quite as strict there right now. So we'll see. We may just stick a little closer to home and drive right now, or I don't know. If something comes our way, we may end up going to Mexico, but we'll see.
I guess the answer to the question is we have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah, we don't. But right now we're staying closer to home, kind of seeing some sights of Arizona.
Speaking of flying and flights, the other day I'm at work. Actually, 2 days yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't know.
I think.
Was it Saturday?
Saturday.
I'm at work and a guy comes in and he's buying some stuff and I'm chatting with him and he's wearing his Southwest Airlines outfit. He's a flight attendant. And so I start chatting with him a little bit. He's super cool. And we were talking a little bit. I said, oh, well, my wife and I do some travel stuff. And she made a video about flights. And we really love that Southwest. It looks like they're still trying to maintain social distancing. And he said, yes, they are. And that he's really proud of them for that. Right now, Southwest and Delta are still trying to keep the middle seat open if you're not, unless you're a family, of course. And he went on to tell me that he's never seen the level of sanitizing and cleaning that he is seeing right now. It used to be a quick run through the cabin, wipe down as much as you could before the next person's on. He said now they're cleaning, and overnights they are doing such a full blast of sanitizing of the planes and everything. He said it's extremely impressive, and he makes him feel really proud working for Southwest. He's been with them for like 20 years, he said. So just a little heads up, a high five for Southwest Airline, apparently taking good care of their people and even their crew, their staff.
So if
their
you have
peeps
to
are noticing
fly
it.
right now, check out Southwest as your first option.
There you go. Huebner Hijinks on the High Seas is here. The Boating Baileys, what is going on? Karen Carter's here. Liz Breen says I'll be sitting on the beach tomorrow. Well, Liz, you don't come in here and start throwing that in our face. It's 120. I'm in the desert for crying out loud.
And another option we thought about is just driving over to San Diego. Just recently, I think they're letting people maybe on the beaches and use the pools in the hotels. For a while there, they weren't letting you use the pools in the hotels.
Oh, maybe we can go get some Charger gear. Oh, wait, they're not there anymore.
So that's an option too.
Carlington Ebanks is from Jamaica. What is going on? Jamaica in the building, baby. What's going on, dude?
Hi, Carlington.
A loose sundress lady, Joy A, says, pools can easily replace a trampoline, and a pool would get used more by the entire family. Pool party, said Ruth. Ruth, how about you and Steve come on over and help us put the pool up? If you could pull that off, that'd be amazing.
I really do miss our pool, and maybe one day we'll have one put in here. We'll see.
One day.
It depends on how long we stay here. So
one day, huh?
We'll see.
Well, we'll see what we can do. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Hold on, I'm just trying to get used to the weirdness of how we look here tonight. I feel Do we look okay?
Why?
Our color? I don't know. Does our color look okay? I feel like it's
we
weird.
always look kind of orange on here. I don't know why. When I
Isn't
look
that just our tan?
When I
Is that
look
my
at the
tan?
screen there.
All right. Maybe it's the screen.
I wish we were tan.
I don't know. The people will tell us. Do we look? Tell us if we look a little orange.
We look orange.
Brian Wolf said, Jamie, do you still have your window pane jeans? Brian, I have. No, I don't have any of my good jeans anymore. Those things all faded and fell apart over the years. That is for sure. Let's see. What else we have? Kathy Kremler says, what are you drinking? Once again, Kathy, I am enjoying a very tasty bourbon. It's not my top bourbon, but it's extremely good. Elijah Craig Small Batch. I recommend it highly. And I have friends who recommend it highly. So that's all you need to know. Nancy Fields, what's going on? Lovely to see you.
Lady Joy A says, over body purse for the islands. So I think she's referring to some of the fashion.
Yes.
So, okay. Yeah, that's a great idea when you're wandering around the islands.
David Montañez. What's up, David? Hello from Puerto Rico. Hoping to go on the Fascination October 11. Our fingers are crossed for you. We haven't heard anything bad about the Fascination going away, so that's good news for you, my friend. Yeah. Pam S. and a couple other people said, don't forget your sunblock.
That's that's probably one of the top 3 things.
Panner 10 says he's digging the vlogs, but hopefully he means the camping vlogs. Tessa, get a hot tub and turn off the heat in the summer if you can't get a pool. I use mine more in the summer. I guess we could. We could just throw some ice cubes in that bad boy and hit it.
Oh my gosh.
Shelley Lou, thank you.
That's a great idea.
Shelley Lou said to hit the like button. We appreciate that. All right, I'm going to have to jump in the chat because I was just too far behind. I'm sorry. That's just the way it works. That there's so many. I mean, I just can't keep up with the comments. You guys are amazing. So fast and I can't. Well, I know. You can't. Listen, you just... Don't even worry about it.
We'll just scroll through it slowly. So
I feel like I got so wound up earlier when I was talking about it. Once again, I just want to finish my thought if I didn't finish it earlier. Amazing job that everyone did in support for Edna from Edna's World and her husband, Mr. You guys are great. Although the 24-hour live stream ended, it still doesn't end here for those guys. They still have a lot going on. So if you go check out our Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew channel and scroll through there, you will see the link to a GoFundMe page to support those guys. If you got $1, if you got 20, if you got anything, go and share a little love with somebody who needs it. Very lovely people.
And if not, just keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And,
that's right.
Let's wish them the best.
Excellent. Very nice. Nancy Fields looks forward to Monday nights. Thank you, Nancy. Top chat versus regular chat. That explains why sometimes you answer a comment from earlier after a more recent one. Always wondered how that happens. It's also just me. Sometimes I'm ahead and then I scroll backwards and then I scroll all over the place.
And back and forth. And
I'm a hot mess.
That's how we miss things sometimes.
There's a Lalito Loca. It sounds familiar. Where have I heard that name before? Oh, yes. Tony and Jenny Barnett, a lovely couple. Tony and Jenny, what's going on? Lovely to have you guys here tonight. Welcome. Boy, we are still... I feel like we haven't talked recently about it, but I'm sure they're feeling the same way. We're just kind of quietly sitting here saying, come on, October. Come on, October. Come on, October.
I know.
Come on, October. Come on, October. Don't mess this thing up for us. We gotta, man, that's gotta happen. Yeah. Even though we have an amazing backup plan for, when's the backup plan?
March 6th. March
6th, going to the Panama Canal. Panama! Tony said I have to do that every time I say Panama Canal, so or else I'm in trouble. So that's a backup plan. If you want to get on that, contact Sharon. If you usually contact Sharon, contact Jenny. If you usually contact Jenny, but contact one of them so you can join us there because that group cruise is going on as well. But October 24, man, so many. I feel like so many lives depend on it. That's what it really boils
we have been looking forward to that for so long.
Barry Lambert rebooked today for the Mardi Gras, November 2021. Very, very nice. Sharon, did you do something today? Have you done something with the Mardi Gras? Excuse us a minute.
Okay, that.
That, she says. Like it's just nothing. Unbelievable.
I thought you were talking about...
Unbelievable.
Like, was there something new going on with the Mardi Gras? You know, I was like, well, no, it's already been canceled or, you know. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah. I thought you knew something I didn't know.
No.
I did do something. I tentatively might have booked us on the new inaugural cruise. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. We plan to possibly be there for any of the festivities before that anyways, but we'll see if we actually make it on the inaugural.
That's right. That's right. Jordan X, I wish him all the best. Is that the answer you were looking for? Or you just wanted me to respond to your post? We'll see. We'll see. Goodyear AZ in the house. Fletch 4K. What's going on? Amy Kephart is here as well. Jay, a.k.a. The Wrench Bone, is here. What is up? Thank you so much. Alex Lewis, thank you so much for the super chat. When are we going to get on a cruise ship? Hopefully soon. We can all set sail and see that sunset. Going on MSC Seaside in March. That will be amazing.
Yeah.
Alex, we hope to get on a cruise ship soon. Yeah. It is breaking our hearts. As a matter of fact, that is the topic of tonight's show. We've been chatting here for 40 minutes. 40 minutes already. Blown right through it. But guys, I need some good news. We want to bring you cruise info and stuff like that. I don't have any good news. The best thing that I've heard about cruising, the best, most positive thing I've heard, I mean, besides, there's a few small cruise lines in some different places that don't have to follow some US and CDC rules that are getting ready to fire up the engines. Even some of them have already gone out or about to go out. But the best thing I heard is the panel of experts put together by Royal and Norwegian came out pretty quickly with a comment and started bringing to light the fact that people right now could potentially be safer getting onto a cruise ship for a week than going out to all these different places that are equally or more high risk, whether it's department stores or restaurants or adventure lands or Disney's or anything like that kind of stuff. So hopefully there's a big push. Does anyone have any good news they can share with me? Please, I need some. If you put in the chat, I will do everything I can to read it, I promise. I promise. Papa Mozo, thank you so much. Big chat cash for an appearance by the boy.
Oh, okay.
Mozo, I don't think you can...
Not tonight, but next Monday.
You'll have to wait till next Monday on that, Mozo.
We'll have him here next Monday.
Yes. It is appreciated. But
he needs a haircut first. And
There
right now his hair is like all over the place like this. He hasn't even showered today, so he's a mess right now. Totally.
Carlington, it looks like you've done that already for yourself. So there you have it. I don't know why. Timothy Walters said, remember the TV show In Search Of? I hear they're doing an episode on Wanda Perlman. That's a good one. If you don't know who Wanda Perlman is, you just have to watch more. Aruba's open for people with a negative COVID test, at Sue O'Connor.
It is open, but that's one of the places that you do have to come with a negative COVID test. They won't test you when they're there if you're from I think there's about 20 states or so that you have to bring your negative COVID test within, I think, 3 days with you. I know Arizona's on the list, Florida's on the list, and there's several others that are on the list, high risk, or where it's spiked right now, I guess, so to speak.
Yes.
And I wouldn't want to fly somewhere really, and maybe I have my negative COVID test, but when I get there, it's not within their time or something, and then they won't test me there because I'm from a state where they won't test you there, and get in any kind of situation. When I'm on vacation, I want things to run smooth.
That is right. What's up, Bezos Travel? How you doing today? Francis Dito, I'm not sure. We have at Key West, I don't think has officially banned large cruise ships, but they seem to be working on it. They're trying to follow in the path of the town up there in Maine. Hold on, I wrote it down. Bar Harbor up there in Maine has said no to cruise ships, and they stopped there as like an excursion, if I'm not mistaken. And Key West is trying to do the same thing. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a bummer. I think a lot of people love going to Key West so they can get a slice of key lime pie and get their picture taken at the southernmost point.
Those are like the two big things there, I think. And I mean, we've been to Key West, and it was fun. It's kind of just a chill place to me, kind of relaxed. It's not a place that I would be that upset if we couldn't go there again, because we have been there once, but I don't know. I can take it or leave it.
I agree. Francis Dito, thank you so much. Do you think the government will bypass the Jones Act and allow non-U.S. registered ships to sail cruises to nowhere?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Wow.
I'd be surprised.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, it depends.
That's my opinion.
All right. I'm just going to throw it out there. All right, there you go, guys. Sharon at Sea Travel. Sharon at Sea does not think they will bypass
I
the
could
Jones
be
Act.
wrong, but that's just my.
Well, we'll see. Gourmet pizza for Matthew in Vegas when he makes an appearance next week. Oh, wow.
All
Timothy
right,
Walters.
Timothy.
Well, listen, between Mozo and Timothy Walters trying to get the boy out of his room, I think we're going to have to make it happen.
Yeah.
And really, we will just do it at a, so he can say hi to you guys if for nothing else.
Yeah, I know he's going to eat a lot of pizza in Vegas because
there's pizza, because the New York hotel we're staying at, they have some amazing looking pizza there.
Yeah, and
we've already totally scoped it out.
And there's a couple other pizza places too. So I don't know. We'll probably end up eating a lot of pizza.
All right, we have fallen way behind. I got to catch us up, Sharon. So hold on tight, okay? Brian Boone's wife is a hospice nurse. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Very, very good. Good news, David Smith. New York had 0 coronavirus deaths today. That is good news. We're glad to hear it.
That is great.
Tishu Pepito's heading to Cabo in September. Looks like Doodles makes ship shows in the house. Doodles, cheers to you, my friend, my brother from another mother.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one place we were looking into is Cabo because
Robbie O'Malley says the saliva
Mexico.
tests are just as good. Something to look into.
Yeah.
Let's see. Visa's Travel had 2 today on my live. Got another 50 for Edna. That is outstanding. We Arizonians are on the undesirable list. Jim Benbrook said that.
We are.
They'll listen. They'll realize.
But you know what? Maybe another 4 weeks or so, things might change a little bit.
That's right. Tony Jackson, what's going on, brother? Glad to see you here. Glad to see you. Great to see Tony. He's a rock star, literally. They're doing that with trips to Hawaii, said Timothy Walters. What else is here? I would do it to get on a cruise ship. I'm diabetic and I have a cruise book for November. I'm hoping I get to go. Boating Bailey's, we hope you do too. That would be awesome. Listen, we'll do what we have to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's our passion. We love to do it. It's our favorite thing in the world to do. So we're going to do whatever we have to do to get it going. Yeah,
we'll do it if we have to cruise. But I just don't know, we just have a lot of things going on right now. So I don't know if that's something we want to do just to fly somewhere.
That's right.
For a few days.
That's right. Well, Brian and Jen want to know, do you actually talk cruises on this channel? 30 minutes and zippy. Well, Brian and Jen, we talk about a lot of things. What we want you to do is follow us on a regular basis. Become part of our family, part of our world. We don't just simply get on here and go, cruises, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you for watching, and then go.
Well,
we're going to be here for 2 hours having a great night. So please, top off your drink, hang out with us, and have a good time.
We used to talk a little more cruising when we were actually
there were cruises to talk about.
Yeah, lately,
I got you.
Cruising kind of at a halt here. We bring in a lot of other chat as well and kind of just entertain people. You guys entertain us as well, and we just have fun. Yeah, we're here hanging out with friends. That's what we're doing on a Monday night, and we love it. Amy Kephart, I hear what you're saying. I'm trying to decide if I want to go get tested. 7 of my employees went to the lake over the 4th and were exposed. They're out of work till Friday. That is a drag. That's a drag. And I thought, said, just think of all the money you're saving, Jamie. Okay, that might not be a bad idea. Why does the test have to stick a long Q-tip up your nose? Why can't they swipe your mouth? Lady Joy, I believe that the best way to be the most accurate from what I've heard, and I'm sure new tests are coming out all the time that are going to be better, is to go way up there in the cavity. There are some other tests now. Yes. American Airlines will fly full force, I'm sure. Sheila, you are certainly right about that. Yeah, they're back to flying full capacity. That is right. That is right. Why not take a train? That's an idea. Yeah, that is an idea. American Airlines definitely not keeping the middle seat empty, said Bren. I hear you there, dude. I hear you. We thought about going up to, there's like a train up, we've been there before, up out of Williams, Arizona, and take the train ride. But one thing you might see probably the first part of August, we are pretty definite that we're going to be going to the Grand Canyon. So we'll probably be vlogging that whole adventure. That's right. Ruth said Southwest has such quick turnaround. It's amazing how they can clean so well. It would sure help if people would do their part and not making a mess. I hear you. I hear you. The trash and the little things in front of you and things like that. Totally. Southwest gave me 2 years to use my canceled Seattle flight for my Alaska cruise. That's very cool. Jamie Wilhite. Jamie, we hope you guys are feeling better. How you doing out there? Hi, Jamie. Tesla Mom's always been a fan of Southwest Airlines. Lady Joy A says we both look great. See, that's how far behind. We're talking about how we looked on the screen. Let's see. Thinking about taking a Southwest vacation, Jamaica, 2 round-trip flights in 4 days at the Rue, all-inclusive, is cheaper than driving 6 hours to the Gulf Shores just to stay. Yeah. See the world with Chris. I don't doubt that, dude. Southwest has having some really good deals lately on things. One thing, I was looking at some flights though to Cabo. and I was getting a lot of return flights, but going down there, it's so limited that I was having trouble finding a flight to get there. So
a few minutes ago, some lady named Brittany Hazy said, if you bring dinner, you can use our pool.
Oh.
Wow. Thank you, Brittany. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Brittany.
Everybody, it's our daughter, Brittany. Hi, Brittany. Supposed to be on our way to the Florida Gulf side this coming week, said Annette Thalman. I hope so. All right, I'm going to jump ahead. Y'all are darker today. The picture's coming through a little darker at sharonatsea, said TC Pepito. Thank you. That is a huge bottle. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you saying that.
We turned off one of the lights. I don't know which one.
We did. We tried to take it down a little bit.
There was always a glare. Jamie's forehead was always glaring.
It's always glaring. It's still glaring all the time. I just have a shiny forehead. What are you going to do? Let's see. Jamie, can't wait to get on a group cruise with you so I can share a drink with you. Danielle Kersey, thank you so much. Very nice of you. I cannot wait as well. I love to share drinks with people. I love it. Oh, yeah, the Grand Canyon train out of Williams, said Richard Norwood. There you go. Good night, Liz Breen. Have a great night. I get my COVID test tomorrow, said Kevin Brubaker. I've been practicing by going knuckles deep into my nose. Oh. Excellent, Kevin. That's disgusting. But I'm glad you're at least practicing, so you'll probably pass your test. That is good stuff. California was just told not to fly unless it's essential. Up, Ruth Todd saying hi to Brittany. Yeah. There we go. The greetings are coming in. I just jumped ahead in the chat. I'm sorry. I had to, guys. I caught up. Oh, good job. I caught up a little bit on the chat. If I missed your comment, please feel free to bring it around again. I'm down at the bottom. Brittany, Mommy Mozo, and Papa Mozo are en route, and we'll fix an Italian feast for you guys. Oh, okay. That is so lovely. You've already done that for us with the pizza that time, and that was amazing.
It was.
Amazing. Well, not share the same. On my recent Southwest flight to Omaha with stops in Dallas, I cleaned my own area before and after. It was obviously clean already, so I wasn't necessarily the second. So it wasn't really necessary. Second option was Spirit. I would feel good about Southwest Airline.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Hold on. Okay, so I'm caught up to the chat. What do we have on the agenda that we want to go over tonight? What do we have? I feel like we are all over the place. Things are very. We can I need to take a breath now because we're caught up in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Everything's going to be okay. I want to make sure I'm covering some of the stuff I want to talk about. Boom, boom, boom. We got that.
Nancy says we got to share a great drink on Saturday night with you, Jamie and Sharon.
That was so much fun, Nancy. That was a lovely time.
Bren says going to Cabo and Puerto Vallarta in October. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Dewey Ski, what is up? Just booked to California today on American, and they're still blocking seats, at least in first class.
Oh, well, that's probably first
class. Hold on, how many, I mean, they just have the two seats next to each other in first class, don't they?
Yeah.
Knuckles deep isn't enough. That is crazy, Marty, but you're not totally wrong. KB in the UK, 2-hour chat. So sorry, I'm going to have to go to bed so I can get up for work in 4 hours. Promise I'll look at the replay tomorrow. Love that you chat about anything. A very good night. Good night to you too, KB in the UK. Yeah, I mean, listen, guys, there's not a ton of cruise talk to go. I don't want to rehash everything you've seen, read about, heard about all week long. So we're just going to have some fun with you guys. Charles Holland is in the house. What's going on, Charles? Lovely to see you. Shelly Lou says, hit the like button.
Thank you, Shelly. But if there's anything you want to talk about or questions, feel
you
free
can throw
to put
it out
there and we'll talk about it.
You can throw it out there. Any plans for the carnival celebration, says Ebony Gem 1.
Yes,
as a matter of fact, we have big plans.
Yeah, we are booked. We have a group cruise on the carnival during one of the carnival celebration sailings on the Vista out of Galveston. Mm-hmm. So we have a group cruise. We are teaming up with the ship show on that group cruise, and we have a lot of cabins booked. I don't know. I can't remember how many.
You can't say we have a lot of cabins booked and then not give some kind of an idea of how many cabins you have booked. What is a lot? I mean, is it 10, 12?
We have
15?
No. We probably have almost 70 booked, I think.
70 cabins booked for the celebration?
Yeah.
With the ship show?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Those guys really know how to bring them in. Nice job, ship show.
Something like that, yeah.
Always be a cruiser. CZ says, really enjoy your videos. Cruising with a first timer on the Dream, November 19, 2020. I hope it goes good for you. Always be a cruiser. We sure appreciate the comment. We are booked October 3rd, 2020, Mexican Riviera. Not sure it will sail, said Fletch 4K. Fingers are crossed for you, Fletch.
Yeah.
Fingers are crossed.
Yeah. Yeah. California is so iffy right now because that's probably going to be one of the states that the ships come back last to. Yeah. And I know Carnival said they're going to start with, originally they said they're going to start with 8 ships and then slowly bring more ships in. They haven't said anything since then, although they have said they're not going to be probably sailing at full capacity to what they used to until probably 2022. So it leads me to believe that they're still going to be sailing with less ships and at each ship with less capacity throughout 2021. So, we just don't know what ships in 2021 may not be out there sailing. So, so there probably will be some more cancellations at some point also.
Well, we will see. We will see what happens. So listen, a few folks have said that they've been enjoying the camping blog. And I thought maybe we're almost down to our last video, but I thought maybe I'd give you just a sneak peek at what you might see in the next one. It's nothing crazy or anything, but
I haven't even seen this.
You haven't seen it. It's just kind of fun and funny, and just some of the stuff that we were doing. So I don't know. Take a gander. Here's what happens: Sharon at sea on land, and a little sneak peek of what you might see in vlog number 3. Scared for your life right here.
I was not scared.
I'm pretty sure you were.
It was funny. My back felt Don't get out.
Yeah! Woo! That was amazing. You were so scared. I'll tell you what, Sharon, if I had $1 for every time she screamed from being frightened while we were driving around on the 4-wheeler there, I would have a lot of dollars. It was amazing. You were afraid for your life, and
I was not. You were. I was holding on because I was afraid I was going to fall out.
You know that you were. You know that you were.
Right. No, I only yell at you when you're driving in the car.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So there's a little look. More excitement coming your way for the final vlog. It should be out in the next day or two. So we will see what happens. Party on the Sea said I was gonna book that inaugural on the Mardi Gras, but my vacation planner thinks it will not be ready until March instead of February because of anticipated delays. We hear you, but we figured maybe just give it a shot and have the potential to get on that bad boy. So we'll see what happens.
I know we're booked in May. We have another group cruise on the Mardi Gras at the end of May, and so we really weren't planning on booking the inaugural cruise. And we still may not be on that cruise. We're not saying we're going to definitely be on that cruise, but we might just be kind of holding a space for us right now in case we decide to go.
That is correct. That is correct. Let me jump ahead.
But I hear you. I was kind of predicting more closer to April myself that the Mardi Gras would come out.
Let's see. Most of the cruise talk these days is as either A, speculation on when it'll restart, or B, cancellation, rebooking of cruises, says Aaron Smith. Yeah, that's really all you get. Do you guys recommend NCL's Pride of America Hawaii cruise? Says Eric Surley. What is up, Eric?
I would recommend a cruise to Hawaii. I personally would rather go on a land vacation to Hawaii, but for a cruise to Hawaii, I would probably recommend a different one, only because I don't know.
Watch yourself here.
Pride
Watch
of America
yourself.
gets really mixed reviews. We love Norwegian cruise lines. I can't wait to cruise on them again. But I think it's because they have, I don't know, they just get mixed reviews and not as good of reviews. And a lot of it seems to be towards the staff. I don't know if it's because they're American, you know.
You better stop while you're ahead, Sharon. Stop while you're ahead.
But that's what people say about it anyways. I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
So I don't know. I know there's no casino. They don't have the casino on that cruise. So that's another reason why we probably won't go on that.
Lady Joy, stick tight.
But if you're going and you just really want to see Hawaii, you will have a good time on it. I would just probably, for myself, choose a different cruise line. Or not a cruise line, different ship even for that cruise.
Jumping back a little, Luis Murillo said, what do you rate the Symphony of the Seas? I'm on October sailing, hopefully.
We love the Symphony of the Seas.
It was a great ship.
Great cruise.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We had a very good time on that.
I would rate it on, I would rate it a 9 out of 10.
That's very solid.
Yeah, I'd rate it a 9. And the only reason I wouldn't give it a 10 is because we weren't a fan of.
We weren't blown away by the service.
Well, the service, and we I know there are a couple areas where you could go out and see the water, but for the most part, the pool deck area and everything, you can't just look out and see the water. There's a lot of things covering, so you feel a little more closed in. So, and even on the back of the ship, because they have the aqua theater there, which is amazing, but you just feel a little more closed in, I think, even though the ship is so big. And then we didn't care for the service as much, but we would definitely go on it again. It wasn't anything that would stop us from going.
You gave it a 9, and then you bashed the heck out of it, and then you said we go back.
I didn't bash it. I gave it a 9. Of course, I'd go back on it. Bash. I just said those are two things that we weren't a fan of, but we have fun even if the service isn't the best on any ship. We still have a great time usually. I mean, make our own fun. We have fun. Okay, this is important right here. Brittany Hazy says my husband doesn't get lost, for the record. Hey, Brittany, that was your mom saying that. It wasn't me. I knew Brett would get us back to camp. This might be Brett in here under
oh, it could be. He could be. And then Tammy Chapman said, "You go, girl," at Brittany Hazy. When do you think RCL will come out with the cruise schedule for July to December 2022? Said Laisha L. Christian. Hopefully soon. Probably by, I'm thinking the end of summer, early fall. Mm-hmm. Maybe early fall, just because there seems to be a lot going on right now with the cruise line, so everything seems to be taking a little bit longer. There you go. Yeah, David Peoples, that's kind of been out for a little bit. The Fantasy, right now the Inspiration is at risk as well. I think the Inspiration's going to be the next one. Mm-hmm. I hope not too many more of the older ships. That class of ship with Carnival gets hit. I think there might be like an older Princess cruise ship, maybe an older Holland America, possibly like a Costa or something too. There's going to be some other ones, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's not one more Fantasy class ship, but there you go. I don't think they're going to get rid of all of them. There you go. Penny Hayward, we hope you're feeling better from your torn meniscus repair surgery. Oh, oof, that hurts. Solomon Escobar said, I watch every Monday to take my mind off the craziness that our country's going through. California today just went back to a total lockdown. So watching you guys talk about anything is a joy. Thank you, Solomon. Extremely nice of you. Yeah, I hadn't heard that yet. But yeah, so that. Well, things change like this. Yeah. One bourbon drinker to another. Love the Eagle Rare. Janice, I enjoyed some Eagle Rare thanks to a dear friend. And it was delicious. Delicious. Midlife Crazies on the celebration. I saw the Ullingers in here somewhere. What's going on, Doug and Beth? Lovely to have you guys here. If our November cruise gets canceled, we will take the money and see about getting on that celebration cruise. Kim Brewpigger, it's gonna be a biggin. Biggin. Tara Kelly, it is going to be a ball. You are so right. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of celebrating on that cruise. Has anyone heard from Carnival about new room assignments on the Breeze taking over for the Radius, TMLF 959? No, they were supposed to be completed by today. I know originally it was Friday. Then they moved it to today. And to be honest, as of late morning, they hadn't changed it yet. And I did not check back later this afternoon. I had some errands to run, and then we had our show. Slacker. But what a slacker. I will be checking myself early tomorrow morning because I have to follow up on a few things. Penar 10. Let's hope for tomorrow. Penar 10 has a question. Can I transfer my booking through Royal to you? It's with Royal directly. You can if it's been within a specific amount of time since you booked it. I believe Royal is 60 days. If it's been booked within the last 60 days, you can transfer it. There you go. So shoot Sharon an email. Sharon is not, she's very humble. She won't just blurt it out there. So me being the obnoxious loudmouth that I am, I'm happy to say it for her. But if you have any cruising needs, if you have something needs to be rebooked, adjusted, figured out, you have questions, comments, concerns, or you need anything that has to do with booking a cruise or rebooking a canceled cruise, Sharon's your girl. She's your huckleberry. So shoot her an email, sharonatsea@gmail.com, and she will take care of everything. She's legit. Thousands of cruises booked, thousands of happy customers, probably a ton of them right here in the chat tonight. Check her out at sharonatsea travel on Facebook. That's her page where she's got reviews and all kinds of stuff like that too. So don't be shy. Reach out, and email Sharon. Let's see. Donna Lanart said, yeah, I'm sure our Panorama cruise in November will get canceled too. Anything leaving out of California is a wild card, guys, even if some other things happen.
Yeah, to be honest, I would be very, very, very surprised if anything cruises out of California until at least the first part of next year.
Yes.
And then, I don't know.
A few folks like that off-roading action. They like how you handle things. How about the time machine would be great too, said Gary Havens. Gary, you guys want a time machine? Listen, I don't know about a time machine, but one thing I do want to talk about really quick, if I can jump into a new topic. Sharon, may I? Thank you very much for authorizing that. I was checking out our videos. I always like to get on a Monday and say, what were we doing a year ago or 2 years ago or something like that? I'm always curious as to what we were doing in the past.
He's
and
leading up to the time machine.
what we were up to. Sharon, can't give it away. No one had any idea that's what I was doing. They knew nothing about it until you said something.
Well, we just talk about the past. It's always a time machine.
It's not always the time. Now I'm not going to do it. You ruined it for everybody. You guys who wanted the time machine tonight, sorry, you're not getting it now because Sharon totally ruined the entire thing. So there you have it. They're going to get it. There you have it. So a while ago, this time last year, Sharon was in the midst of a cruise tip of the day run with a bunch of daily videos. You may remember some classics. You may remember these. Who could forget cruise tip of the day? What time is it? Port time versus ship time. Or cruise tip of the day, keeping your cabin organized. Or saving money on cruise port parking. And of course, the classic, avoid this on debarkation day. That is the classic thumbnail where it doesn't really tell you what it's going to be. And people are going to click just to find out so you can make sure you get that view in the under your belt. Amazing. And then after that, she followed it up with, do not do this on the last night of your cruise. Don't do what? Who knows? You have to click on it to find out what it is. Oh my God. Then you have, should you do this before your next cruise? But you give a little tip. Facebook cruise groups is there. How much money do you need for your port day? And what really happens when your ship leaves without you? It's an amazing series of videos that you did back then. Of course, it was so nice when you let me sit in on a couple of them. And you had cruise tip of the day. Where did everyone go? Of course, that one you got to click on because you don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about staying on the ship when everyone gets off. And then you have avoid these huge charges on your cruise. 6 ways to earn onboard credit for your cruise. And one of my personal favorites, where does this water come from and this water go on a cruise ship? That was a classic. I thought that was going to be the top of the charts, a hit like no other. That one didn't do a whole lot as well. But Sharon, those were all great cruise tip of the day videos and such. I don't know if any of you guys saw those. Hold on, I've got to. Oh, there you go. Okay, my huckleberry. But what's funny, guys, is in the midst of that, literally 1 year ago tomorrow, Sharon put out a video almost foreshadowing what was going to be happening right now to all of us. Almost foreshadowing. You know what I'm talking about? Do you remember that?
Yeah,
if you don't remember it,
wasn't about the coronavirus though.
Sit back and relax. And there is one part of it where I swear I almost heard you say coronavirus, but you didn't. But it sounded just like it. And I almost fell on the floor when I heard you talking about it.
But a lot of this can be.
But these are great tips for when you guys get back to cruising. These are great tips. So check it out, guys. Let's go back in time to July 14, 2019. Here you go. Hold on tight. Buckle your seatbelt. Keep your arms and legs in the vehicle at all times.
everyone, this is Sharon from Sharon at Sea, and there are thousands of people on board a cruise ship all at one time in a closed environment. And if one gets sick, it's only a matter of time till many more can get sick, right? So to avoid the flu virus, the stomach bug, or any other infectious condition, I am going to give you a few strategies to follow. All right, when a sick passenger is out and about around the ship, you know, they are spreading their germs. They're touching things, the buffet line utensils, doorknobs, elevator buttons, and, you know, even poker chips if they're in the casino. So, you know, everything you touch around the cruise ship could potentially get you sick. So I'm going to give you a few tips to start with by being, by being proactive before you go on a cruise. My first tip is about 2 weeks before you cruise, kind of double up on vitamin C. Take it every day for about 2 weeks, and then also bring it on the cruise with you and continue to take it throughout the duration of your cruise. All right, now we're on board. What are we going to do first? Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean my cabin a little better. I know the staff is fully trained to disinfect the cabins between sailings, but it never hurts to give it just a little extra clean, right? So I would suggest bringing bleach wipes with you, and then also bring your own hand sanitizer just to kind of have on hand. But I take bleach wipes and I wipe down the remotes in the room, the phone, the doorknobs, anything that you're going to be touching and handling, closet doorknobs, things like that. Wipe all those things down before you kind of put your things away and touch everything. That just gives it a little extra clean. And another little tip, bring your own bleach wipes in a baggie or a small container of them, and bring like a rubber glove to put on your hand to do the cleaning. That way you don't get the bleach on your hand, you don't maybe get a little bit on your finger, end up touching your clothing, you know, fade your clothing out. It's just an extra little bonus tip there. My next tip is frequently wash your hands around the ship. That's probably the best source of fighting off any kind of infection and germs. And rub them with friction, soap and warm water, and a lot of friction for about 30 seconds, and then dry them with a paper towel, and use that paper towel to turn the faucet off and also to open your door so that you're not retouching anything to get more germs back on your hands. And then prevent touching as many things. You know, I know you have to sometimes hold the stair rail and some different things, but just try to minimize what you do touch around the ship. And also hand sanitizer. It isn't as effective as just good old soap and water and friction, but it is a good option if that's not available. So it doesn't hurt to bring some little travel size to have on hand, or of course most of the ships do offer it by the buffet lines and the entrance of the main dining room and some areas like that. And another thing, avoid using the public restrooms on the ship unless you just have to use them and you can't make it back to your cabin. Otherwise, go back to your cabin, the one that you've kind of bleach wiped down and used, and use your own bathroom. And here's something about norovirus. Did you know it can stay in contaminated garments if not washed properly? So if you're using the public washing machines on some of the cruise lines where you can do your own laundry, make sure you're washing them in really hot water and you're drying them for a long time in really hot temperatures to get rid of those germs. So I hope this was helpful, and those are a few of my tips for helping prevent getting sick on a cruise ship, or bringing home the cruise crud, as some people may call it. So just be courteous to others. If you're not feeling well around the ship, isolate yourself for a while. When you're feeling better, you know, you can come back out. Make sure you're taking your vitamin C before your cruise, during your cruise, washing your hands frequently, and wiping down your cabin. Those are probably the 3 top things that are going to help keep you feeling good throughout your cruise.
It's like you were Sharon Damas, like Nostradamus, but Sharon Damas. Being able to see the future, Sharon.
Oh my gosh.
Talking about the cruise crud, which is now potentially more than the cruise crud, but fantastic job on those videos. You did a great job, and I just thought it was funny to go back and see some of those things that you did a year ago. You looked amazing, by the way. You must have had your hair straightener in full effect for that video.
Hair straightener.
Totally, right?
Oh my God.
Totally. Papa Mozo is booked on the SAS celebration. You're darn right you are, buddy.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good time. What else did folks say while we were talking about that? Did your bum hurt after that ride, said Tess Almond. Your
No,
back hurt for 2 or 3 days later.
Yeah, no, my back though, my lower back a little bit. Yeah.
Timothy Walters, it does. It's just not when my fat ass is in it trying to go up a hill. He said, does that thing go any faster? Yeah, man, way to wheel it. I was scared just watching.
Nancy said, Porsche, I'm afraid of another wipeout. No, well, I wasn't driving it, so I wasn't really worried about wiping out so much.
There you go. That looked like so much fun. You got to hit the gas, though, said See the World with Chris. Yeah, I would listen. I mean, I would. First off, it was not my vehicle, and it was a very nice person who let us use his vehicle, the guy that owned the land that we were actually camping on. So I did not want to mess that bad boy up by any stretch of the imagination. I'm sorry, jumped up a little bit. Looks like the Hammers were having a little bit of fun. From somebody. Oh yeah, that guy's what a tool. The guy comes in with a John 3:16 name and starts slinging some ignorance. You don't come in here, man. You don't come in here and mess with the Hammers, okay? Leanne and Nancy will drop you like something that needs to be dropped quickly.
I saw Amanda
That's all I'm
Graves.
gonna say.
Hi, Amanda.
Amanda, what's going on? Hold on. Amanda had something going on there. Some folks were saying they hope that her... Amanda, what's going on? We hope everything's okay with your sister. Ooh.
Yeah, we missed that. It must be.
We missed that. We're gonna have to catch up with her. We are gonna have to catch up with her.
There.
Oh, there you go, Amanda. Oh, Amanda said her sister's got the COVID, got the Perlman-19. Please say a prayer. You never know when it hits home. Amanda, we will. We hope everything goes good for you guys. Derek Sleva said, I see Jamie has a big bag of money. I did have a big bag of money in that one video, that's for sure. Papa Mozo, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, Papa Mozo.
Don't do your lovey the night before the cruise. Is that a tip of the day? I thought that's a recommendation, Mozo. I don't know. I just rewatched some of these the other day. Traveling Hawk, what's going on? Almost a year ago, my husband and I went on the NCL breakaway for our 10th anniversary. Said Pam S., that is lovely. That is lovely. Party on the Sea, thank you so much for the super chat. Mardi Gras and Argo Cruise only has interior and ocean view cabins that they only can pick. You can't pick your own room, he said.
Yeah, we have a balcony right now held. I know when I looked though, the balconies were limited. There were some suites available though, but I didn't really want to pay the suite price. But yeah.
Let's see. BJP said, Jamie, that reminds me, have you and Sharon ever taken a tour of any of the cruise ships? How many bridges have you been able to visit? One bridge, and that was on Sharon's favorite ship. Was it?
The
Carnival Breeze.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. And we have taken a couple of tours. We would probably take a lot more tours if we lived closer to the cruise ships, but being in Arizona, just to go there to tour the ships, we would have to fly, and that's kind of expensive to fly to Florida or anywhere else just to tour the ships.
Well, I think what Sharon's talking about is a benefit of being a travel partner with the cruise lines is that you can get invites and even requests at times to go check out a ship, and they'll have special showings, for lack of a better term, where they'll bring you on and give you a tour of the ship.
They have there are certain days that they do ship tours in certain ports, and you can sign up through the cruise line. You can sign up to be there on that day and take the tour, and you kind of get a couple hours to yourself on there and everything before you have to get off. But like I said, it's just kind of a lot of travel for us to do that, so we don't normally do that. We've thought about doing it out of California because it's a closer drive, but none of the dates for those ships have really worked out for us when have done them. So, but I don't know. We may do more down the road if it. I guess the dates accommodate us better, or
cool.
But,
we shall see.
Yeah.
Christine V said, "Wow, Sharon, the cruise line should be paying you for this." Wow, Christina V, if you could call somebody and let them know, that'd be cool. Thank you very much. Because we would take the cabbage. Yeah. Pre-COVID, I did all those things you recommend. A great video, but I use Sandy wipes, not bleach. I watch your videos from 6 to plus months ago. Don't think I found you till January-ish.
Yeah. Well, there's I know there's different types of like wipes too. There's some you can get on Amazon They're the Sani. I think they're the Sani wipes, not just really bleach wipes. I think I refer to them as bleach wipes, but they are the kind that actually kill more germs than the others.
There you go.
But
People are loving your video.
But you can't really purchase those in the store. You do have to get them like online or, you know, at a medical supply place or something.
People are loving the old videos. Nice job. Medical grade wipes kill norovirus. Regular Clorox and Lysol wipes do not, said number one mama.
That's true. Right.
That is right. So who hit the thumbs down, said Aaron Smith? Probably John 3:16. If there's a thumbs down, you can bet that. There's always a thumbs down. Right? Listen, I'll tell you what, thumbs up, thumbs down. All I know is thumbs down equals a view. So there you have it. Great video, said Joe Dura. Thank you, Joe. Between the hammers hitting him and the rest of us blocking, he got hit hard, said Mary Ellen Dillon. Oh. That's right, guys. We don't take any crap from these tools. We will put them in their place. John 3:16 was, you know where he had to go? Because his mom just opened the door and called down to the basement and said, your peanut butter and jelly sandwich is ready. Come on up. And do you want a bowl of tomato soup to go with that?
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
Jerk off.
Timothy Walter says his friend in Vegas got the virus, the little arrows in the
okay, sorry.
Got the virus, had to alter my plans for
Vegas. Timothy, that's a tough one.
Ooh.
The celebration cruise, all the sweets are gone from the look of it, said Kevin Brubaker.
The what? The celebration cruise, all the sweets. Oh.
Lady Joy's impressed that now I'm remembering your favorite cruise. Sure, I do remember when it counted. When the points were on the table. Of course, we still won that championship. You guys remember that? It seems like it was forever ago when Sharon and I dominated the Love and Marriage show and we beat the pants off of Lalita Loca and John and Kelly from the Ship Show. But I don't really think about that often, though. It's not a big deal. YouTube cut me off for the night. Many apologies. Papa Mozo, there's never, ever a need to apologize.
Yeah.
You crazy
We
coot.
just love having you here, Papa Mozo.
That's right. And I mentioned earlier, and if you're newer this evening, go check out Papa Mozo. Search Papa Mozo on YouTube. He's going to be putting some fun videos out. He's an amazing dude, a great guy, a friend of the community, and give him a little love and support. Let's see. Robbie O'Malley, I think the visits are a thing of the past after this mess.
Yeah, actually, that is probably true.
That's
that
right.
Probably is true.
Unless, Robbie, you're one of the people that thinks that this whole thing by the end of the year is going to just dissipate and turn into any other virus or sickness that's out there. It's going to turn into the flu. It's going to turn into whatever else is out there, that kills hundreds of thousands, but is ignored by the masses and by the media and all that kind of stuff. So we never really know what's going to happen. But I know one thing.
Yeah. And
if Robbie O'Malley says something, I'm listening to it. That's what I know.
And they probably are going to be a thing of the past. And either way with us, like I said, we don't really make the travel to do those, and we tour the ships we go on. So.
Yeah. Amanda Gray said, so do you think the October cruise is going to go and you aren't afraid to fly? Do you want to answer that?
We are thinking positive for the October group cruise. I mean, we have to up until we hear any different. I do feel like I feel a little bit of positivity maybe because Carnival, with them canceling the Mardi Gras and the Radiance sailings, postponing them, and then switching some of those over, well, not the Mardi Gras, but switching the others over to other ships and things. Going to that extreme to switch everyone over versus just canceling, it kind of gives me a little bit of hope that maybe at least by November that they do think that they're going to be sailing at least right now. That's what their plan is.
Hold on, you just said, you believe that because they're going to all the trouble to move everyone around and all this stuff for those cruises in November, you're thinking maybe they are seeing some light at the end of the tunnel.
Maybe, okay. And it could just be saving them some money also, but it's a lot of changes to go through, moving all those people around when they don't really have to. So it makes it a little more positive. And with the October group cruise right before that, I'm thinking positive. As far as flying, I'm not afraid to fly at all. I have no problem with flying right now.
Wow.
And it's we always share our same row, the three of us. So we're always close to each other, at least in our row. So,
yes. I mean, just because we will bring a very thick plastic tarp on the plane and put it over top of us. It'll be see-through so you can see us. So when the person comes by and says, "Would you care for a drink?" I can go. But and they'll see me through the tarp. But we're just gonna do it. I mean, listen, I have been dealing with you guys followed along. You saw the whole thing. We got back from the Panorama cruise. I got put on a 2-week quarantine from my work. Then I went back to work, and I've been working every day since. It has been brutal. It has been rough. It has not been fun. People have been a pain in the keister, but I have been exposed to hundreds of people day in and day out, 5 days a week, 10 hours a day, since April 1st.
So nobody's going to want to come near you on the cruise.
And that's the deal. Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. I can cheer somebody from across the bar from 6 feet away if I have to.
Yeah. So we've been really, really lucky. I mean, we haven't.
We're gonna buckle up and do what we got to do, and that's the deal. Because we will make good, smart decisions, but we just don't want to stop living, for something that still has so many unknowns. And that's why I kind of wish they've tried everything else. They're letting everyone and their mother open up for business. Why not give the cruise lines a shot?
I mean,
why not allow that? Why not allow them to bring people on and say, if you want to cruise, bring us a test. We're going to hit your temperature on the way in. We know that people working on the ship are going to be clean. They're going to be taking precautions. We can steer away from each other. I can sanitize when I go anywhere. I don't care if I have to wear a mask through common areas where there's lots of people. I'll take it off on my balcony. Yeah, I'll take it off in the sun.
I mean, I don't mind if we had to wear it, walking throughout the cruise ship, somewhat and things. I wouldn't want to wear it, if you're out by the pool and that kind of thing. You're outdoors. You shouldn't need to wear it then. I wouldn't want to wear it then. But like I said, we have a balcony too, to hang out on and things. So at least for the first few months of when cruising comes back, if we have to wear a mask, I mean, we'll deal with it if we have to. And if we don't want to deal with it, then we'll just sit on our balcony for a while.
Amanda Grace loves your shirt, Sharon, by the way. Where did you get it?
Thank you. Oh my gosh. So I actually got this shirt the other day at Costco. I went to Costco. I saw it. It's a Lucky brand shirt, and it's so soft. It's just really comfortable. That's what got it.
I see someone special that speaking of the day that we got off of that cruise, the Panorama cruise, probably the one through all of this, there's been one person I've been most afraid of giving the virus to if I happen to be carrying it. And that was Amy Elke, who is in the chat right now. Amy Elke, the O is silent. Please don't get that wrong. But Amy, who's out there, who also hangs out on the ship show as well, we met her totally coincidentally at the Walmart grocery store as we were driving home from the port in Long Beach. And it was recommended that we stop and get supplies if we can. And Amy lives just not too far away. And she came up and said, "Hey, I know you guys." And we started chatting. And we gave kind of like a pseudo hug, arm around hug, not even thinking about it. And seriously, there was a time later where I was like, damn, what if we got off the ship and we actually had that virus thing and I gave it to this poor gal. But I think we're cool now because that was months ago. Amy, can you confirm that I did not pass the Promo 19 virus to you? If you could let me know that, I could sleep a little bit better. I would appreciate that. Thank you, Sherlyn Michaels, Sig Cruiser. She said, "I'm hilarious. Aft cabin, Seattle to Hawaii. What's the motion going to be like?" Doug Walters.
Seattle to Hawaii. You're gonna
it's gonna bump a little bit as you leave Seattle, but it should be okay after that.
Yeah, going through across the Pacific, it is a little more rough. So the Pacific's always rougher than the Caribbean, so it will be a little bit rough, but not all the time. So the aft cabin will be awesome for the views. It'll be well worth it.
That's right. People are raving about the job that Nancy and Leanne do in here. The hammering, the immediate hammering. I mean, just destroying people that come in here.
They are
I'm so proud
on top of it.
I'm so proud. So proud. What's up, the Random Collection? Lovely to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Gina Wormington, hello. Great chat. Thank you, Gina. We appreciate that. Sometimes we start off and we're a little wound up because I have so much going on in my head. And Sharon's like, she wants to do her thing, but she's worried about what's in my head, and it just gets confusing. And then it starts to calm down a little bit. And usually I settle down, the drink kicks in, I catch my breath, and then we're kind of just smooth sailing. It's so really the first hour is usually hectic. It's the second hour that you really get some good information out of. Really want to, Eric Shirley said, really want to book the Conquest. It's our favorite Carnival ship for New Year's, but I'm so torn with all that's going on.
Yeah.
Eric, book it and see what happens.
Yeah. That's funny. We were on the Conquest years ago. It was actually it was the last ship we were on before Matthew was born. So it was the last ship we were on where we didn't take him. And so he really wants to go on that ship too, because he wants to get a ship model from that ship and go on that ship, because he hadn't been on that ship and we had.
Yes.
So I don't know. At one point, we might go on a short cruise on the Conquest when it's sailing again at some time too.
For sure. Amanda Gray said, always wipe down the cabin, extra careful. Can't wait to see the vlog you'll put out when cruising starts up, and tips on disinfecting. And if it'll be different from the old one.
Yeah.
We'll see. We're very curious to see what happens too. We want to be the guinea pig. We are any cruise line out there, if you need some guinea pigs to throw on a ship early on and say, please make some videos and share this with the people, we're here for you. We can do that. Flu season is right around the corner, said Lady Joy A.
I know. So
you are correct.
It's crazy. I wonder how, like this last year, you didn't really hear much of, I don't even remember hearing anything actually about the flu, because the whole coronavirus took over. So I wonder how that's going to be this year, if there's going to be many people with any, if the flu even, like, I feel like the flu is a thing of the past almost. It's kind of weird that because the coronavirus is just sort of taken over.
Papa Mozo said, Papa Mozo 321 is the name of the channel. Can I change that? Yes, you can. We'll holler with you and tell you what you can do to change that. It's a pretty simple deal.
Yeah.
So you can do that. Jamie, nail on the head. Interest will be elsewhere, said BJF B. Thank you, BJF B. We appreciate that. Good night, Barry. Be safe. Have a great evening. Hello, Griswold family. Vacay, what is going on? Beth Ollinger, our amazing neighbor that we cannot wait to see again when this stuff blows over, said the celebration should be a super fun cruise. We certainly hope so. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's, some people have said, well, gee, why would you want to go cruising? And why would you want to bring your son cruising? And I'm like, listen, my son is the least of my worries. I mean, we're old farts. He's a young kid. He's
excited to go as we are. In fact, he's kind of asking us, like, when are we going to cruise again? When are we, let's plan another one. And he's like, he loves to cruise. Like he is a cruise addict. Yes.
Papa Mozo saying, Leanne, did I misbehave? Mozo, I'm sure the answer to that question is yes, of course you did, but you can get away with that here.
I don't think he's misbehaved at all tonight.
That's right. Karen Griswold said, Dr. Fauci's predictions have been pretty accurate. Karen, I don't know if I'm going to 100% agree with you on that. I feel like Fauci has flip-flopped on a lot of things since the beginning of this whole thing, and sometimes I feel like he's trying to play a little bit of catch-up. But I'm not going to lie. I can't tell you that I've seen everything he said and been watching constantly on the news. I just don't have the time to do it. I'm in bed by 9 o'clock most nights, unless it's a Monday night. We're doing our thing. So, Tammy Chapman said, respect yourself, respect others, and it will help a lot. It's not fun, but we need to. Please be kind to one another. Thank you, Tammy. Very good words to live by.
Yeah, that is.
Very, very good words.
I always say, treat others the way you want to be treated.
For sure. Yeah. I bought my son and I neck gaiters yesterday from Amazon. That's it. I'm done. I have now 15 different masks at Lady Joy A. Lady Joy A, you may have 15 different masks, but let me ask you this, Lady Joy A. Do you have the coolest mask in town? This one? That's right, folks. It's the brand new Happy Cruising and Safe Travels Protective Face Mask. Sold to you through the Sharon travel gear at the Sharon Cruise Shop on Teespring. This mask can be yours for only the small price of $12.99 plus shipping and handling. It comes in amazing colors like charcoal, coral, green, light blue, and red, and of course the standard white color as well. We wish we could go with black, but the writing wouldn't show up and it looked really goofy. So we had to leave that one off of the list. But if you need an amazing, super cool mask, let's say for an upcoming Vegas trip, or you want to be ready for that cruise and you want people to know that you're representing and you're part of one of the coolest cruise around, get your hands on that mask from Sharon at Sea Travel. Just go to Teespring, search Sharon at Sea Travel, and you should find it, or go to the Facebook group, and there's probably a link there too. Thank you for the shameless plug.
Maybe we should make special masks for the Vegas trip. We have to wear them.
Well, I would do a lot for the Vegas trip. Does everyone know about the Vegas trip, do you think? I think everybody knows about it. I think everybody knows. And I can't play the video again because John hasn't sent me the video with York in it yet. And I can't continue to play it without him because it's wrong. So I can't do that. Let me see. What else do we have going on here? It's 7:35. Okay, we're still on a good pace here. 2021 cruise book. Now that's, hold on. 2021 cruise book. Now time to book the flight. Would it be better to go through the cruise in case of cancellations or not?
No, I would go through the cruise line, airlines direct, because they're either going to give you, depending on if things are still like they are now, and the cruise line cancels the cruise, the airlines are honoring the fares. They're either giving you refunds or vouchers to use on a future flight. So I would say go through the airlines, watch for a deal, and book it when there's a deal, because the cruise line's going to book you in at whatever rate it is that day. So if you watch, you can probably find a better rate. And
boom.
Just don't. I wouldn't
Nailed
go.
it.
I would not go through an off-site though in times like this. Normally that may be okay to get a better deal, but I wouldn't go through any of the.
What do you mean, like an Expedia, like a third party?
Well,
where it could be harder to get things handled if there's a change.
Yeah, or just any of those off-site flights, that come up. I can't.
Come on, Sharon.
I'm trying to think of
what, like Kayak or Priceline. I don't know, anything like that. Today, Junior.
Don't book through any third parties at this time. Directly through the cruise line, airlines. It'll be a lot easier for you to get your refund or voucher.
That's right.
And travel insurance is always a good idea, especially now. Even if you normally don't get travel insurance, now is a good time to get it.
Ruth Todd says, Vegas, baby. Lori DeShiel is in the house.
Lori.
What's up, Lori? Great to see you. Lovely to have our dear friend Lori here. It's so nice to have something decent and fun to watch on Monday night. Thank you, Jim Golden. That is lovely of you to say.
Thank you.
And now when you say something decent and fun to watch, I'm sure you mean Sharon. Because this is not very decent and not a whole lot of fun. And not a lot of fun. Tess Almond, you're right. We don't want to get into that here, not now.
Yeah, we try to stay neutral on all on those type of things.
Oh, we don't try to stay neutral. We're as neutral as it comes, people. We are super neutral, duper neutral. Thank you very much. Cheap flights, Sonia H said. Yeah, I guess what Sharon's saying is that sometimes those third-party places can be tough because let's say there's an outbreak. Let's say something crazy happens. They're letting people go. People are homesick. It could be hard to get a hold of. It's already devastatingly hard just to reach the cruise line.
Sometimes in the fine print, they don't have some of the refund policies in effect for things going on right now with the COVID. We've had some friends, a couple different friends that had booked some trips during this time, and they weren't able to they booked through third parties and they were not able to get their monies refunded for their flights and things. So they were out a lot of money. So just always go direct. Sometimes it's a couple dollars more, but during these times right now, it is much better to go that
and
way.
Make sure, one thing that's important, guys, if you're going to have a mask on, especially for the ladies, but the guys are susceptible to it too, be careful when you take your mask off because it can hook on one of your earrings and it can pull it right off your ear.
I never even thought about that.
That's right. Debbie Christinger just gave me that idea to say that. Lost a brand new earring today, removing my dang mask. Grrr. Debbie, we're sorry to hear that. Dave and Brandy's excursion. What is going on, guys? Lovely to see you here. I had a great time watching you guys on a Tuesday night, rocking and rolling, jumping into the mix, jumping into the evening, the prime time spot, if you will. I love the idea of you guys and Nancy going back to back, kind of reversing back and forth on Tuesdays. Very, very cool. It's always fun to watch people get out there and jump into the mix. So, guys, good luck to you.
Yeah.
And you have worked hard. You have earned it. So go out and grab it and make it yours. So congratulations, guys. Go check out Dave and Brandy's excursion if you haven't already on YouTube. A lovely couple. Tremendous cruising knowledge, particularly Carnival. Tons and tons of cruising knowledge from those guys. Both of them, too. Like, they're equally smart. Like, here, I don't know crap. Sharon knows everything. But over there, they both know a lot. Nancy said $1 from every mass sale donated to nonprofit to feed children in need. It's there. Oh, Nancy, does it say it on the website? Is that what you're saying? How do we not know that?
I didn't see that.
Oh, I didn't see that either. I'm sorry. I thought you were just saying it earlier, Nancy. But that's awesome if it does say that.
Well, we had the Teespring account for shirts before, and I didn't see that. So, well, that is great. That's good.
That's good. The Random Collection Nautical. Do they go live every week? I don't know if well, they asked Nautical, so I'm not sure if they're asking if we do or if they do or if Dave and Brandy does. So there you go.
Oh.
Ken Brubaker said I saw it also. Well, great. Maybe we should pay a little more attention. Come on, Sharon. Get myself off the hook.
Oh my goodness.
Get myself off of the hook, baby.
I designed the mask, and then I gave everything to you put it actually on Teespring. So
I didn't. You had the whole thing done, and I barely even knew about it.
I put it on there, but then you finished everything. So
Lori said she broke her glasses from taking her mask. I'm changing the subject. Taking her mask off, pulled the earpiece all wonky. I am sorry about that. Really Creative Travels here. What is up, Blaine? Friend of. It's not even a friend really. A family member of the family. We should say. If you haven't checked him out, Really Creative Travel. Blaine's doing great things on his channel. Go check him out. Monday nights, right before we come on, he comes on and he warms up the crowd. He gets them all fired up. He's like. The beginning of that bonfire when the heat's starting to come out, you can just really start to feel it in your bones, in your subcockles, if I can use a term a friend of mine uses. That's what Blaine does on Monday nights. Gets things fired up and warms it up and does a great job doing it. Deb Wright had my flight tickets booked through Southwest for my flight in May, and they refunded 100%. Excellent.
That's great. Tammy Chapman said we need a survived COVID-19 group cruise.
That's a great one.
That is.
I survived C-19 group cruise. Unless you catch it on the group cruise and then can't wear the shirt anymore. So I don't know how that would work, but we'll work it out. That's a great idea. Penner 10 wants to do a cruise with us. I just love y'all for truly making my week better. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Who would have thought, Sharon, so many moons ago that people would just want to tune in to hear you and I ramble on? Usually we can't even stand talking to each other.
Oh my God.
I have to say Sharon's name 4 to 5 times before she'll even acknowledge that I'm speaking to her in the real world. But when we're here...
Sometimes. Depends on what you have to say.
When we're here, baby, it's like everything's good.
But it's the same way.
Everything's all good.
Sometimes I'll be talking to you and you don't hear a word I'm saying. Either.
Oh, I hear everything. I just choose to ignore it. I think you know that. It's in the description, LOL. That's even better reason to buy a mask. Nancy. Okay. All right, Nancy, we get it. We're idiots. You can stop now. Holy cow. Boy, she even knows how to kick somebody when they're down, doesn't she? Holy shnikes. Oh, by the way, let us wish a special happy birthday to the lovely and talented Naomi Plack.
Yes.
It was
Nancy's
her birthday.
Daughter.
That's right. I think she turned 21st.
24.
How old is she? Somewhere between 21 and 24.
24.
I thought she was younger. I thought she just got all that Japanese alcohol illegally that she was drinking that time. But whatever. Maybe she is 24. I don't know. But another one of Nancy's lovely kids. What a great family over there. We've been celebrating Nancy. We celebrated Anthony not too long the other week. Now we're Naomi. I apologize. I don't have a fancy video or anything for you. Kind of letting you down there, but what can we do? But we're thinking of you. Happy birthday. Nautical Nurse Nancy's every Tuesday, and this Tuesday is her night. Is every other Tuesday, I should say. Thank you, Blaine, for that. Garrett Labelson said, Vegas tip. If anyone plans on it... Oh, damn it. I just jumped through the chat right there. If If anyone plays on MGM's My Vegas, you can use your points for a $50 bar credit at the Dueling Piano Bar. You have to use it before 9/14. Thank you very much.
Yes, I've actually started playing that just recently, and I am
you're hooked.
racking up my points. I've already purchased a couple drink type things and things like that, but I'm racking up those points. I'm playing every night before when I go. Oh, this is so funny. Every night when I go to bed.
Oh, it's hysterical.
Every night when I go to bed, I pull it out and I'll play my phone, play the My Vegas app on my phone for like 30 minutes or so.
Did you say every night when you go to bed you pull it out and you play with it?
My Vegas app.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
But this is so funny.
Trying to give the Sip Show some new
Jamie
content.
was so tired a few nights ago that he was like sound asleep. He was like snoring so loud. So anyways, I had put the My Vegas app on, and the music like comes on so loud when it starts usually, and I didn't turn my volume down. And so it didn't faze you one bit. So I was playing, it was so loud, and you were just snoring away. And it was funny because
I bet you enjoyed the hell out of that, didn't you?
It was funny because Matthew had come by our room, and he's like, "What's that noise?" You know, and he saw him. He's like, "Mom, how come you're playing that and Dad's asleep?" I was like, "Well, he obviously doesn't hear."
Oh boy, I'm glad you get a kick out of that. No regard for the fact that 3:30 in the morning my alarm goes off, huh? I think I'll just play my Vegas app tonight. I'm not worried at all about my husband.
Well, usually
getting a good night's sleep for his job in the morning.
Usually I put it on silent and play, but it's more fun when you can
Yes.
hear it. You know, it gets you more excited.
Very, very nice. Vera Wyndham, we might be. Sharon just mentions to me, like a matter of factly, she goes, "Oh yeah, I booked us on the new inaugural Mardi Gras cruise." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I mean, I don't know when it's going to cruise, but boy, I mean, might as well just try to be on the inaugural." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"What the?"
I don't know if we'll actually be on it. We're booked on it as of now, but there's a good chance that we could end up canceling as it gets closer, because it just depends on what goes on. If our other cruises all happen when they're supposed to, then there could be a chance we have to cancel it. But right now, we're booked on it, so we'll see how that goes.
Linda Kuziak, going back to sleep, got to shake off whatever I have. Linda, thanks for joining us. We hope you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Thank you
Get
so
some
much.
rest,
We appreciate
Linda.
it. Positive Vibes Adventure says, since you're a heavy metal fan, what's your favorite Iron Maiden song? I don't know. I don't know a lot of Maiden songs. Like, I could listen to a Maiden song and have it play for a while and probably sing most of the words, but it's not like I don't know that anyone really knows the words. I mean, Run to the Hills is there, and you know, and all those kind of things, and I'm trying to think of one. Honey, can you sing that one Iron Maiden song that I like?
I don't know. I'm not an Iron Maiden fan.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. That's more
What about maybe the Positive Vibes? Isn't there one that says, "I'm waiting in this cold cell for the bells as the bells begin to chime," and something about because at 5 o'clock they take me to the gallows pole. Don't they say that?
I don't know.
The hands of time for me are running cold. I don't know, something. I might be totally off on that. Positive Vibe, help me out. If you're obviously a Maiden fan, I don't know if that song, if I was on point with that. We will see. Yes, Nancy said Blaine's rocking his live stream.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Garrett, Ruth Todd speaking, so everyone please listen. Garrett, hopefully they'll reopen bars in Vegas by September. Currently only establishments selling food along with alcohol can be open.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, listen, I'm not going to sweat that. If I need to start the night at 9 Fine Irishman, then sneak over to Cabo Wabo, then find Planet Hollywood, if that's how the night needs to go, then that's how it's going to go. We'll make something happen. Have no fear.
Yeah, and you know what? Things can change. They could change a few times before September. So, Charles Hahn said, "Lori, just be a little persistent." I don't know what Lori.
Please, no one needs to tell Lori to be persistent with anything. She's as persistent as they come.
I think I missed what she said.
Yes, but regardless, she's super persistent. Kim Brubaker just throwing out Ramble On, Led Zeppelin. Okay.
Spiker Crazy Adventure.
Leaves are falling all around.
Says,
time I was on my way.
Oh, she's asking, really creative travel if he is glamping now. Oh, they started to look at travel trailers last night.
Who's that?
Spiker Crazy Adventures.
Oh, very nice.
They
very
want to
nice.
get a travel trailer. You know, it's funny. We had talked about after we went camping. We really, in fact, we're probably going to go look at them tomorrow. We wanted to get the side by side.
Yes.
What is it? The pint? What's the?
We are thinking about. We really enjoy, when we were out there camping, and our son and daughter have they have a Honda Pioneer, seats 5, and it's an awesome little 4-wheel drive utility vehicle, and we got to ride in a Polaris Ranger, and that was awesome. But that Pioneer looks like a pretty good.
So we're thinking about getting one of those to take if we go camping again, just to have something to ride around in and have fun. But the thing is, if we do that, then I'm saying we need to get some kind of a camper or something, because I do not really want to sleep in the tent again. I know we've done it a few times, but it's not really my thing. I'd rather be in a camper.
I'll buy you a cot.
But
Ship Show coming in hot.
So we'll see.
With a super chat. Wow, dude, you're crazy with those things. Thank you so much for the super chat. First time, long time. Bagaki says. First time caller, long time listener. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hold on, you're supposed to. If it's like Dan Patrick, you're supposed to go. What would you say he is? Like I'm not sure. 5'11", 190. I have no idea what. I'm not sure of his height or his weight, but that's what they say on some of the shows in the morning. That's what they say on the morning shows. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Jamie, anyways, I know it's a man things at Pennerton. Thank you, Pennerton. Jamie, you hear Sharon when she asked to go. Jamie, you hear Sharon when she asked to go park at the airport. Leanne, I had no control over that. I was the one traveling. She was there to pick me up. I mean, I got in that vehicle. She took what she wanted. I couldn't say no. Technically, I probably could have screamed. I probably could have rolled down the window and yelled, "Help!" And someone would have come and helped me, and Sharon would have been doing a hard time for what was happening there.
Gosh.
Just know that. Just know that. Slinky Angle King, what's going on? Slinky goes, "Hi all, I know I'm late." Slinky, you're rolling here an hour and 50 minutes, or hour and 43 minutes after the show starts, and you're just like, "Hey, sorry, I'm late." This isn't math class, okay? What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable. Yes, people, really loves it. The Spikers are thinking about, well, the Spikers have an amazing RV parked in their backyard right now. That Ronnie and Alma are enjoying. Who knows? I have no idea what kind of debauchery is going on in that RV right now. I don't know what's happening. It's got to be like a scene out of National Lampoon's Animal House, and that thing, liquor, food flying all over the place, underpants hanging from fixtures. I don't know what's going to be going on over there, but it's going to be insane with those. Forget about it. Forget about it. Jamie Sharon's hearing is just fine, said B. Jeff. Okay, hold on. I gotta catch up a little bit. Jay said at Random Collection, most of the people we find in the chat are some sort of travel vloggers, either cruising or RVing or just travel, but mostly cruising.
So what is that?
That's what Jay said.
What did he say? I missed what you said.
The Random Collection must have asked a question, but I jumped ahead a little bit. Ship Show, what's your channel about? Don't ask, it's a whole ship show over there.
He was saying what the channel. Yeah, it's mostly cruising. There's a lot of RV channels out there, kind of like they have their own whole community kind of separate. There's a lot of those that have done that for years. But I know a lot of people that cruise are kind of looking into that right now too, because we can't cruise, so they're just looking at other options to travel and see things.
Yes.
We'll probably do another camping trip or two or so
Heck
before we get back to cruising.
But by the second week of August, we will have another trip, either the Grand Canyon or possibly a Laughlin run. As we need to warm up the dice.
Laughlin won't be camping though.
Well, I know, but still, Laughlin is just a trip, though. Is what I'm saying. Just a fun trip. Blaine, I know Kawasaki makes the Terex, if I'm not mistaken. Those things are nice too. I like them all. The one thing that my son-in-law was telling me about the Pioneer is that it's gear driven as opposed to belt driven, which I think is something good. But I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what all plays out. We'll see how it all plays out. Luscious Linda Vegas has a razor and a quad. We've been razoring with them. Riding with Larry. What is going on? Riding with Larry and Woohoo Girl are going to be out there. Love it to see you guys.
Oh, they have a razor and quad. Yeah.
Yes.
I love
Melinda Beauchamp is here.
riding out, like things like that outdoors. Quads. I love riding quads.
Yes, that's why we're going to go buy one tomorrow. Surprise. We'll show you guys the whole thing. No, we won't. But we might get one.
I don't know about that.
I am not sure how to say this name. Atharv and Panday. Hello, guys. Hello to you. Hope you're having a lovely evening. Thank you for joining us here on the Sharon at Sea Travel
welcome.
Monday Night Live Chit Chat Show, where we talk about cruising and anything else y'all want to talk about. If you plan on going bar hopping on the strip, you better have a boatload of money, said Cruisin' Susan.
Yeah, we know.
Cruisin' Susan, money is no object. To spend the night with our people, with fans, with friends, with family, it's going to be amazing. Not to mention, I believe that John and York are each going to be wearing backpacks that will hold up to 3 gallons of hard alcohol each.
3 gallons.
And
wow.
we're working something out. Just trust us when we say working out. Oh, Ship Show said 5'9", 170. I was pretty close.
What's that mean?
That's his height and weight, 5'9", 170. Trading a bass boat for a Pioneer, said Charles. Charles, I had to get rid of the bass boat. I already got rid of the bass boat as I was just not fishing enough to keep it and just have it get older and older and older.
Yeah,
so it's time for Sharon to let me get a new toy. Don't you guys think I deserve a new toy?
I wanted to park in the garage, so I've been kind of bugging him to get rid of the boat because he wasn't using it. He was rarely using it because we've just been so busy with the YouTube channel and other things. So it kind of just sat in the garage. So
yes, Sharon maybe get rid of it.
And my car wanted to sit in the garage and be cool in the summer.
Hold on a second. I just read an amazing comment, but I'm not sure.
So yeah, we'll buy some more toys.
I'm not sure. I'm watching casting videos this weekend. Check the thumbs up. They went up by 1 on most of it. Lord DeShield watched a lot of John's videos this weekend and said, check the thumbs up. They went up by 1 on most videos. Hold on, I didn't know. Tess said, put it on auto spin, turn off the noise, and go to sleep. If you hit a bonus, you have to react. Otherwise, you're good to go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Don't do that.
It's funny because I woke up, I kind of dozed off at one point and I kind of woke up and all of a sudden the thing was, the spin where you get the free spins, and it was, all of a sudden I look and the thing just spinning and spinning. I'm like, oh my God.
Aaron Smith, thank you for the name. Hallowed be thy name. Thank you very much. Thank you. I feel like I missed a comment I was working on, but I might have just been, I don't know. If another cruise gets canceled, Woo Girl is going to tilt.
Oh, I know.
Right with Larry, I'm so sorry about that. I am so,
oh my God,
sorry about that. I hope nothing else gets tilted. Okay, I'm just getting caught up, Sharon. Just talk to your peeps.
I'm looking.
I am getting caught up. Yes, that'd be Iron Maiden's epic number. Hallowed be thy name.
Oh.
And Positive Vibe said that as well. And yes, that is a good one. Thank you very much, guys. I do enjoy one's the first album. Now, I love Bruce Dickinson. Don't get me wrong. Love him. He's amazing. The guy's a pilot. It's insane that he flies a plane that takes advantage of their gigs in different countries. But is it Paul Diano? I don't know if I'm right or wrong. There was the singer on the first album, Iron Maiden. Before they got rid of him. Keep me up to speed, guys. I'm trying to show you that I am cool deep down inside and that I know a little bit about Vegas. The Trooper, that's a good one. Little Iron Maiden talk. I like it. I don't want to get Doug. Oh, they're talking a little bit about Doug and Ronnie over there at Spikers. Those guys are getting crazy.
Oh,
there we go. Hold on. I am almost caught up. I'm almost caught up. Oh, thinking talking about the Keystone manufacturer of travel trailers is their favorite. That's very cool. Oh, there we go. Pen or 10 said, I just peed off the deck, so I didn't miss anything you said. Does that mean I'm drunk or closer to straight than gay? I don't think that. I think that peeing off the deck is not a measurement of your sexuality. But I mean, depending on how many times you shook it, maybe that could tell a story. I'm not sure. Is that inappropriate? I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh,
You're setting me up. You're setting me up to get me in trouble. Just stop
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Just stop it right there. I'm gonna get in trouble. But no, you can pee off the deck at any time. Totally stone cold sober is acceptable as well.
Oh.
Totally acceptable.
I saw that.
Let's see. 7:52. Okay, we're almost caught up here. That's a Sharon.
The ship show said I just peed off the deck too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he didn't even take his pants down. So that'll tell you a little something.
God.
That'll tell you a little something. I'm thinking Sharon couldn't care less about your music talk. I'm with her, especially when it's headbanging music. Come on, Ruth. I thought you were a little cooler than that.
Yeah, I like good old rock and roll, but I'm not. I don't know. There's a few like heavy metal type bands. Yeah, I'm not really into that.
Oh wow, looks like Nancy's on fire. The Blonde Karen Society. Maybe something going on there. Spiker said, if you ever want to come down to Florida and stay, come on. We'll put you up in the same RV and you can explore as you want. But hang with us on the porch. LOL. All right. But listen, but I just need to know that whenever the party's over in that RV between you guys, I mean, just want to know who's on the cleaning duty. We'll clean it up. Everything will be cool. Margaritaville Lake Resort, Conroe, Texas, said Robert Rayburn. Funny you should mention that. We were looking at the same place.
Yeah, that. Yeah, we've been checking that place out ourselves.
Pia Broderick is in the house. Finally, what's going on, Pia? It's about time you got here. What are you drinking tonight, Pia? I myself am having a little bit of the Elijah Craig. That's tonight's beverage of choice. Bonus spins equal closer to free drinks at Times Square. LOL. Ooh, that might be important to you. Nancy told Blonde Karen Society we are here to enjoy each other's company and talk about cruising. Nancy, that's good. I guess I'll have to find out later what that person said. Aaron Smith confirmed Paul Di'Anno was the singer on Iron Maiden 1. See, honey, I know what's up. Laura DeShield said, I used to have a Blue Water open bow. Nice. The storage fees, vessel tax, breakdowns, friends who don't pay for gas. It was a money sucker. But I missed the option. Hence, my plan for a rich husband. Nice work. Nice work. I bet Miss Sharon could get him to drive to the airport parking no matter if it's legal. LOL. Y'all need to have fun. Just teasing. Thank you. Nancy's dropping the hammer. Hammer. The Spiker said, I'll have the RV clean, no worries.
Papa Mozo said he and Mommy Mozo are headed to Spikers for a 3-month stay. Oh, wow.
Holy shnikes. Dude, that'll be out of control over there. I could just picture the Spikers sitting on their back porch. So it's like having some morning coffee. Maybe listen to the birds chirping. Hearing the kids, their lovely children inside just chatting away and how beautiful it is, and all of a sudden the RV door opens up, and all of a sudden walking down the stairs is Papa Mozo in his Speedo and nothing else on, just stretching, getting a morning fresh air. Just Papa Mozo out there in all of his Mozo glory. It would be unbelievable. I could see it happen.
Oh my goodness.
I could see it happen. Lori, did I miss?
Oh,
Lori said we missed a super chat. That's not cool. How could we miss that? Lori, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Please don't get mad. Oh my God. John sent Jamie the Vegas video with doodles in it. $5. Oh, thank you, Lori. Lori has submitted $5 to get John to send me the video with doodles in it. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you, Lori.
I appreciate. I may not have gotten to it.
Yeah.
Maybe I bounced through it a little. It's Sharon did it. It's Sharon's fault. I'm sorry, Lori. I wanted to say something, but Sharon said no. Don't say anything.
Bouncing around, and he hadn't scrolled back up because he bounced all the way to the bottom.
Yes. Give Jamie a new toy. Thank you so much. Positive vibes. B. Jeff, yes. Have you guys ever had a boat? No, we did. I had a little bass boat, and I used it a lot. And then my buddy that I fished with in my boat bought himself a boat that was 22 years newer, and amazing, and then mine never got used again. So it was a bummer. It was a bummer. Nancy, what's going on with the Blonde Karen Society? Are they getting a little lippy out there? I'm going to jump ahead a little bit.
You're way.
I know. You know me. I back up. I jump ahead. I like to go all over.
Wait, we read that already.
I agree, Jamie. Phantom of the Opera on Iron Maiden's first album is my favorite song. There you go. Yeah, he was awesome. He was awesome. Ruth Todd said, I am not cooler than that. Ronnie and Alma are in bed now. Long day of travel. Tomorrow Shenanigans will be live on Facebook, said the Smile. I can't believe those guys. Well, I guess it's a little late. 8, 9, 10. It's only 11 o'clock. Those guys are in bed already? I'm shocked to hear that. That is totally shocking. Sharon has to like John Bon Jovi, said P. Broderick.
I do.
She loves it when I sing John Bon Jovi to her.
That's more my my thing.
That's your type? That's your type?
More my type, yeah.
Is that your type?
More my type of music.
Yes. Sometimes when Sharon and I are at the airport, she makes me sing.
Oh, Papa Mozo, Leonard
Bon Jovi.
Skinner. I like Leonard Skinner. Jamie does not like Leonard Skinner. I love Leonard Skinner.
Please name 2 songs. You don't love Leonard Skinner. Quiet Riot, Old Headbangers. No Quiet Riot.
I had
Those guys.
every Leonard Skinner album when I was younger.
Oh, please. You did not.
I did too.
Really?
I had every Led Zeppelin album too.
Oh, well, I had Leonard Skinner's. I had his solo album. I had Molly Hatchet's solo album. No? You get that one? Do you get that joke?
Oh my gosh.
You don't get that? You don't get that? Come on. I can't believe they're going there for 3 months today. That's going to be crazy. Oh my God, it's after 8 o'clock already. I'm calling Nurse Nancy Cole Trickle because she's going to drop the hammer like in Days of Thunder. Nice Days of Thunder reference. I like that a lot. I'm a big fan. We let newbies come and tell us how to save the whale, but she started getting an attitude there. Oh, yeah. Good. Well, yeah. Nancy, listen. You and Leanne, you tell them what's up. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. You guys are making Nancy and Leanne work for a living, all the trolls. Well,
Freebird. Yeah, I like Freebird. Blaine.
I'm just here for the hammers. Papa Mozo goes, Jamie, you bloody communist. Hey, man, I'm just painting a picture. I am an artiste, Papa Mozo, and I'm painting a picture for everybody. And a gorgeous one at that. Thank you, Pixie Dust Traveler.
Oh, yeah, I love the yeah, thank you.
Hey, listen, when there's a lot of trolls, I feel like that means that we've made it. That things are going well. That means that there's a lot of people seeing that the video is out there. Seeing that we're live. And we'll take it. Rarely Creative Travel said Ronnie is old. He has trouble hanging. He pulled a long weekend going live. LOL. That is a horrible thing to say. He's not going to be happy. What do you want me to do here? Where am I going? Where am I going?
Just down. So.
Where are you?
Oh, about whales.
Tess Almond said that they were incessantly posting about saving the whales. Yeah, that's not going to get your whales saved. You want to save the whales, and get out in a boat and go out there and do it yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Mr. Surprises, good evening. What do you say? You and I.
Mr. Surprises said, what do you say we go in and buy our own cruise? Hey, listen, I'm in. If you got the down payment, I'll sign the paper and we'll call it a deal. How's that sound?
Yeah, buy our own cruise ship.
I like whales, but they were spamming. Leonard Skinner played our corporate event last year, said Jim Benbrook. That's super cool.
Nice, yeah.
I know a little Leonard Skinner, but I'm not a big... Listen, when I want to go in for some Southern rock, I pull out some Pride and Glory band. Zakk Wylde's Pride and Glory. That's what I go to. What did we learn tonight? The shipster said, I learned you miss a lot when you smoke cigars and drink scotch with doodles. Oh, are you just getting in there, John? Is that the deal? You're just rolling in, aren't you? It is troll night at SAST. It's okay. We don't mind. Time Machine Encore. Oh, Lori, I'm sorry. You're going to have to go back and watch the video again.
Oh.
It is a 4-minute one, and it's... I don't want to spoil it for you. Just watch the video. There's some build-up. It's a whole thing. So, There you go. Kim Brubaker said, Molly Hatchet, baby. Very nice, very nice. I hear Carnival has a few ships for sale. Go for it, Jamie, said Debbie Christinger. I would love to. I would buy one of those ships if I could. But apparently you have to have money for that, and that's something I don't have.
A lot of money.
Crazy Cat Traveler, what's up? Said, my family spent money at the Oregon Coast Aquarium when Keiko, a.k.a. Free Willy, was there. I did my part to save the whales. Very nice.
There you go.
I've given enough money to Paul Watson to keep the friggin' trolls off my SAS family. You have, Mozo. You have. You're an amazing man. I learned we need this. Okay, you guys are jumping right into the... Everyone's jumping ahead. Okay, I see what you want. You want to go right into the What Did You Learn Tonight segment. It is the end of the night. It's 10 after 8. We've been here over 2 hours. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Who's still here? What do we got? Like 50 people still here in the house? 50 or 60 maybe? 297. Okay, a little more than I thought it was going to be.
231. It flashed.
231 people still here. It did flash. Thank you for clearing that up. I would have been embarrassed. Sitting here saying 297, 231. These guys would correct the hell out of me too. They'd be like, "Hey, dummy." So let's see what you've learned. If you learned something from us, if you learned something about us, if you learned something about one of your peers, one of your friends in the chat,
already posting.
Feel free to share it. Hold on. Don't jump ahead now, Sharon. There's a will and there's a way.
Oh.
There is a will. Oh, people are starting to quote their favorite song, "Train by Blackfoot." I'm a ZZ Top fan, said Charles Hahn. One of my second ever concert, ZZ Top, Allentown Fairgrounds. I won tickets on the radio back in New Jersey. Thank you very much.
I like ZZ Top too. I used to listen to them.
Flirting with Disaster. People are really coming out strong. I learned that Sharon hurt her back on the ATV, said Anthony Simone.
Yeah.
I learned Jamie likes Iron Maiden, but Sharon does not. That is probably true, Carla McClendon. I learned that Sharon wants a new rod.
I do.
Papa Moza.
I want a whole...
You are such a double
closet
entendre.
full of rods. I want a
Masterful.
whole new closet.
I learned that Costco has lovely and soft blouses for Sharon. Very nice. See the Ship Show chimes in. No, it's only 2:33, dude. You're wrong. Unbelievable, that guy. Cut me a break. I learned the ocean is being polluted by cruise ships, said Hanny Skiles. Is that what you learned? How did you learn that? The cruise ships haven't sailed. Well, I guess they have sailed. But they're not really polluting. They're not polluting any more than anything else is. Nice try, Hanny Skiles. But I believe, well, I can't say there's not some pollution coming. But there's a lot of ocean out there. I think it's going to be fine. Look up Lincoln Durham. He does Southern Rock Gothic Alternative, a one-man band, really good, especially live. Has a guitar made out of an axe. Jim D, thank you. I will check that out. I learned that Jamie likes him some Days of Thunder. I learned Sharon booked a cruise on the Mardi Gras. Oh, Leanne said that. She's going to be mad you didn't get her in the loop on that. I'm so late, everyone, said Antonia Penix. Happy Monday, Antonia. It's okay. At least you're here and you said hi, and that's what's important. I learned that Sharon likes to take it out and play with it, said Pam S. Thank you, Pam S. You're absolutely right. Sharon did say that earlier. I forget what she was talking about, but she did say that.
Oh my God. I was talking about my Vegas app.
Yes, I learned that John has not sent Jamie the Vegas video featuring Doodles McShip Show. Thank you, Lori, for paying attention. I learned you need to be put in a pool. Karen Griswold, you're so right. Can't leave till we get less than 100 people like the old days. Charles, thank you for bringing up the old days. We appreciate that.
Oh my goodness.
The old days. I learned that I'm not the only one in this community that buys shirts at Costco. Very nice. I learned that y'all are wanting a UTV. That is correct. We are wanting one. You never know if we're going to get one, but we want. And Sharon's the kind of girl that if there's something she wants, she usually gets it. Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
Yes.
But I am the practical one.
Please.
Jamie's the type to just, okay, I want it. Let's go buy it. And I'm like, no, wait, we have to be more practical. We have to do some research. We have to look. We have to decide, should we get it now, get it later? Like, I go through a whole scenario. Jamie's
I'm not into scenarios.
No.
It's just, if
Jamie's
we want
like
it, I see you get it.
He's like a kid, and he wants a new toy. He just wants to go get it.
Ruth Todd learned that Papa Moza wants to give Sharon a new rod. Whoa! Easy, Ruth. Steve, if you're out there, can you lasso her in a little bit? I learned never to be late to the chat, said Pia Broderick. Y'all love camping and would love to camp in RV, said Nancy Fields. You were right about that. Nancy, great job, by the way, when you got interviewed by that dude. The Queen of Slots, Nancy Fields, is in the chat tonight. I learned that Nancy and Leanne earned a paycheck tonight. I learned don't mess with the hammer. Arlene said Sharon likes to park in the garage and have a cool car. So do I. There you go. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was going to be like a garage, like an airport garage joke, but then it turned into a real comment. Sorry, I apologize.
A real comment.
I apologize. Mr. Surprises said, it's so good to see the two of you hanging in there, smiling together, surviving, and waiting it all out. It's what we do. It might be 2 years from now, but the cruise industry will resume. It'll be a lot less than 2 years.
That.
Bro. Don't even talk like that.
We may be going crazy by then, but we'll see. Someone said they like the Eagles. I love the Eagles. I used to listen to them all the time when I was young.
I'm not a fan of the Eagles. I'm more of an AFC guy. I like the Chargers.
I like the Eagles.
So I'm not a big Eagles guy. Positive vibes learning that Jamie's old Aussie jacket will only fit one arm now. That is true. Totally true. I learned that Matthew should be getting a haircut very soon. I learned Bon Jovi will forever be our crush. I learned that we love the whales, but we don't like trolls. Said Traveling Hawk. Very nice. I learned that you want to go to Margaritaville Lake Resort in my hometown. Robert Rayburn, we sure do. And if we head out there, we'll let you know.
Yeah. That was kind of, we kind of had planned that, and I don't know whether it's going to happen or not yet. We'll see.
I learned Jamie's figuring out the breeze is Sharon's favorite ship. Yes, Marty, thank you. Holly Johnson learned that Sharon and I would probably rock out together at a rock concert. Sharon's rocked. She's rocked out a little bit. What was the hardest rock concert you've been to? Like, just like hard rock. Like, where you were like, oh my God, this might be a little too aggressive for me.
Oh, nothing really like that. I've gone to like the Oktoberfest type things, and things like that when I lived in California.
Oktoberfest? That's a beer festival in Germany. What are you talking about?
I think it was Oktoberfest. I don't know. It was where there's all different bands, out in the middle. They're all out. It's all outdoors.
Coachella, maybe? You went to a music festival. Okay, I'll give you that.
I guess it wasn't. I don't want to call it. I didn't call it a music festival, but okay, that sounds too mellow. A music festival.
Well, I don't know. It should. I mean, if you're gonna say
more like a rock,
we're talking about the hardest music you've ever heard, and you're talking about an oompa band at a Oktoberfest.
No, there were all kinds of bands there. Heart was there. Who else?
Amazing band. Come on, Sharon. Tell the people want to know who was there.
It's been so long, I can't remember.
Give us a scoop. First concert. First concert ever. What was it? I can't believe Doodles didn't ask this in the Love and Marriage show.
My first concert was
sometime today. Would be
my
great.
gosh, I'm trying to remember. I think it was like Peter Frampton or something.
Ooh, that's impressive.
Yeah, I used to have a crush on that guy when I was younger.
Really?
He was good looking.
Okay.
Not so much anymore, but
I don't know, because I mean that was
ago.
When I was younger. That Peter Frampton was older music.
I don't know. I just liked his music. I've always been a Fleetwood Mac kind of person.
Kiss.
That's my band. Fleetwood
Kiss,
Mac.
Dynasty Tour, Kiss, Madison Square Garden.
I've been to
1979.
I've been to a Kiss concert.
You did?
Kiss concert
really?
Years ago.
All right. The last 3 concerts I've been to were all Black Label Society.
Concert. I've been to.
Hold on. What'd you just say?
Led Zeppelin.
You saw Zeppelin?
I've been to.
When did you see Zeppelin?
Years ago, I went to see Cheap Trick, like Boston, Kansas.
When was this?
All those.
I don't believe a word of it.
Years ago, before
I don't. No. You don't even have a recollection of that. You're saying that you're like you're saying it in the same way you'd say if you went to the grocery store.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I went to all those.
Unbelievable. I don't believe it. I don't believe any of it. I think you're making it all up. Lori DeShiel, this is Lori. You're at the wrong channel. This is not Battle Nips.
I went to an Eagles concert too.
That one. Some of those I'd be jealous of, but that one I wouldn't be. That one I wouldn't be. Najuma Brown, what is going on, Najuma Brown? Lovely to see you. I learned that Sharon prefers a camper instead of a tent. I'm with her on that today. Antonia, I learned that this cruise family is amazing. Oh, Lisa Hoyt Gibbs, thank you. I learned Sharon and Jamie booked a Mardi Gras balcony. That's right. Well, don't give me any credit for that. Sharon just does that stuff on her own.
Now, like I said, I don't know for sure if we're going to be on it. We're booked on it. But depending on how things happen, you know, there could be a chance we have to cancel it. So don't hold us to being on it. But we will definitely be on it in May.
There you go. Hold on, I gotta catch up a little bit here. We spent so much time talking that I'm way behind in the chat again.
Oh.
Okay, I remember that. I saw that. I learned Jamie's blowing some good cruising money on an ATV, said B. Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Don't try to ruin it for me.
Yeah, that's why, you know, I have to be the practical one and, you know.
Unbelievable. Mozo coming in hot with a super chat, $20. Mozo, you're amazing.
Thank you so much.
You are amazing, Mozo. I learned that Brittany has stated that her husband does not get lost. Amy Franzak, I have it on good authority that when Brittany comments, it's actually her husband incognito.
I think he doesn't, I don't know if he doesn't have a YouTube account or if he just doesn't go on under his.
Thank you, John.
I don't know, but he goes on, they go on under Brittany because she does. So sometimes it's her, sometimes it's him, I think.
Closet full of rods. Nice, Sharon, said Tess Almond. Yes, it's funny watching. Brittany and Brett used to just laugh at us for when we talked about YouTube, but now they're starting to embrace it. Mm-hmm. So don't be surprised if you see them hamming up in front of the camera anytime soon.
Maybe I will post some pictures on Facebook of my closet when Jamie finishes.
I'm not doing your closet this weekend, dude. I'm
Sunday.
I'm not doing an entire closet rebuild in one day.
Jamie, it's only going to take
takes a week. I need to order things.
Oh, no, we're going to have everything tomorrow. I'll have everything ordered,
I don't want to.
Ready to go. You just have to tear out.
You know that Sunday is my down day.
I've already measured everything. I have everything. You just have to tear out one shelf and tear out some of the stuff we have and then put up new stuff.
No. Yeah. Thank you, John, for sending that.
It will just take, I don't think it'll take you over 5 hours.
John, can you send Sharon a message and let her know why Sunday is not a good day for me to do a closet rebuild, please? Thank you very much. If you are truly listening, Sharon's phone should go off here in just a moment. Please let her know that.
Hey, I have given you up on the last few Sundays. I need a closet. I need my closet.
So we need someone to hammer this darn PM19.
I need closet. We need to reorganize.
There's a lot of things that a lot of people need, and a new closet is at the bottom of the list.
I know, but I need to reorganize it.
Thank you, Tammy. We appreciate you being here. Rachel Loves Disney. I'm back to party, said Rachel Loves Disney. Oh. Rachel, listen, it is. I am predicting for Rachel that video will be coming your way tomorrow, just so that you know, just a heads up for you. One of our things just made a buzz. Was that your phone?
Oh, that's my volume's off.
Why is your volume off?
Because I didn't want it to be dinging throughout the show.
Who's Bob? Why is there a picture of us here?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
You need to get your crap together here.
Mary
There's
Ellen
1,000
Dillon
messages.
says she loves the Eagles too.
Why do you have all these emails about my Vegas slots?
Because you get them every day.
Well,
okay.
John Clayco sent you a message.
I haven't been on there yet today.
I went to a website and I thought I entered in my Vegas slots.
What?
But I spelled the letter wrong.
Oh my god.
I almost got in trouble for it. Love the Eagles, said Mary Ellen Dillon. All right, we got to catch up to the bottom. People are stir crazy now. That's right, right with Larry. I'm stir crazy, as a matter of fact. I for the first time saw something blurred out on STS vlog earlier today. Can't think of another time that's happened. Wanted a few times when the Charger shirts come out. Yes, I blurred out I blurred out a license plate because I didn't know who it belonged to.
Oh yeah.
I learned that Jamie could have gotten Sharon arrested at the airport. I learned how to clean the hell out of my cruise cabin, and then I need to find some bleach wipes. Excellent. I learned for the first time. Watching from Georgia. It's 11:15. Catch you on the replay. Thank you, Pixie Dust Traveler.
Wow.
Christine Lugo, what's going on? For all the people that got here in the last 10 minutes, where have you been? We've been here for over 2 hours. Where were you 2 hours ago? I learned that Jamie has a honeydew list this weekend.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Hotel California, said Charles Hahn. Thank you, Charles.
I love that song.
Papa Mozo, I can't behave myself and Steve can't rein me in. I'm sure he can. I am sure he can.
I cannot wait to see you guys on the cruise.
And Danielle E. said, your opinion, do you think cruising will be up and running by May? By May of next year?
May?
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'll be up and running by the end of the year.
Yeah.
I think right now they're ironing stuff out, and I would really love to see it open up so that we can get our October cruise in.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? It's been months and months and months. These cruise lines are not going to keep sitting around and waiting. Eventually, they're listen. They've been patient. They have been good. They have been well behaved. They have been ridiculed. They have been treated like crap. They are the only entity that has not been given the chance to get back to business one way or the other. Even in places where COVID-19 cases are out of control, they are still allowing businesses to do, business as a percentage, be a certain, percentage filled, open, certain places, open. I don't see why they can't be given a shot. So let us make our own decision on what we want to do.
I think May is a definite. Sleeky Angle King said, "Oh yeah, totally holla,
Holla!"
If you come to Lake Conroe, we sure will."
Karen Griswold was talking about we got last minute tickets to a show in Boston in 2011 behind the stage, but the view was amazing, if you know what I'm saying. Hold on. Someone's ace is what you're talking about, isn't it there, Karen Griswold? I know what you're talking about there. I know. Rocktoberfest, said Papa Mozo. Is that what you went to, Sharon?
Maybe it was. I don't even remember.
South by Southwest, maybe, said Debbie Chrissinger.
South by Southwest. Yeah,
maybe that's the concert thing that you went to.
No.
The US Festival. I learned the ship show may or may not be lying to you about the Vegas video being sent. I learned Jamie's incredibly humble about his and Sharon's love and marriage win. Thank you, Diva T. I appreciate that. You're right, I am humble. I will humbly tell you that we kicked everybody's ass. I'm very proud of that.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm talking about. Are you talking about Lilith Fair, Sharon? Ha ha!
Wow.
Lilith Fair. I saw, one of the greatest shows I saw was Monsters of Rock, which had Van Halen, the Scorpions, and a bunch of other bands. Also, here's a great lineup that I saw. I saw... who did I see? Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. Here's a lineup we saw in Hershey, in Hershey, Pennsylvania. We drove 6 hours to go see. The headliner was Aerosmith. The opening bands were Skid Row and Guns N' Roses, which is amazing. I also saw Skid Row open up for White Lion, and they also had a band called was that Dangerous Toys then? Maybe that wasn't Dangerous Toys. I saw Tora. I've seen some really good stuff. Some good stuff. If you're into 80s rock and roll, that is. I learned that money's no object. What's the first drink you'll have on your next trip? Say Christine Lugo. The first drink that's handed to me. Probably a dirty martini, if that's an option. But otherwise, I'll go right to the Red Frog Pub and get a beer.
A margarita for me.
There you go. My first concert was Grand Funk Railroad. I learned that Jamie digs Maiden, especially Deano. You're right about that, Aaron Smith. Mine was Pat Benatar with Billy Squires, the opening act. That's kind of cool, actually, back then.
Oh, Pat Benatar was at that concert I went to, too.
Really? Was she in the seat next to you? Stevie Nicks.
I love Stevie Nicks. As I said, Fleetwood Mac is my band of all times. That's like my all-time favorite band.
Styx, Zeppelin. Nicks. See, I never saw Zeppelin. But I did see Jimmy Page, and I did see Robert Plant individually. And one of the greatest things I saw was when Pink Floyd came back for their Momentary Lapse of Reason concert. And a couple buddies of mine, four of us, we rented a limousine. And it took us 45 minutes, and we went to the Brendan Byrne Arena at the Meadowlands, and we watched a concert. And we paid money out the ass, and we were in row D on the floor. A, B, C, D. So you see what I'm saying?
That's yes. The alphabet.
Yeah. No, well, the point I'm making is that I was here, and David Gilmour was like right here. I mean, it was unbelievable. And that's all I'm going to tell you about that trip.
Oh, I saw Aerosmith.
Unless I talk to you at a bar one day, and we could just talk one-on-one. Mozo played MSC back in boyhood.
I saw REO Speedwagon. I saw them in concert too.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny that you saw all these great bands, yet you don't have a nose for music at all. You're like you don't sing, you don't sing along,
music,
you don't know lyrics, you don't know nothing.
I don't like all the bands you like, so that's why I don't like to listen to some of the bands you listen to.
I feel like for you, music was just something that got played, and like it was something you heard, and you're like, oh, isn't that blah blah blah? But for me, music was, I mean, it's like you play a song 3 times over and over again to hear a lyric and what it meant to you. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about? Some people really connect to the music, and some just listen to it because it sounds nice and they like it. I feel like you're like a sound nice and like it.
Yeah, I don't examine the music like you do.
Well, excellent way to put it. That's a very good way to put it. I do examine the music.
I just know.
My first was Judas Priest Turbo. That's very cool. Mine was MC Hammer, Danielle E. You don't come in here and start bragging about seeing MC Hammer. You know why? Because you can't touch this. Ding 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 ding. Sorry. Unfortunately, our last concert was Air Supply at a casino. Then we all got shot down, said Daniel Fields. I'm sorry, Daniel. Daniel, when you say, like, the only thing I can say to you is, I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. Is that Air Supply? I think that's Air Supply. I ran away and sold my mom's car to go to the US Festival. Van Halen, Judas Priest, Scorpions, Ozzy, Motley Crue, Quiet Riot, and Trying. Jim Benbrook, that is a story, my friend. The US Festival was amazing. White Lion, or was it White Snake that I saw? Well, one or the other. Hopefully it was White Snake over White Lion. White Lion had a couple of good songs. My first was REO Speedwagon. Papa Mozo said, thunder only happens when it's raining. Nice seeing Guns N' Roses, but have you seen Slipping Digits? I have not. I wish I did. Let me tell you a story about Guns. There's another concert we went to where we saw Guns N' Roses, and it was at the Meadowlands Arena. And if you've ever seen the video, now I'm not joking around. If you watch Guns N' Roses video for Paradise City, the video is partly shot live in concert in the U.S. and partly shot live in concert in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. And the U.S. part is at the Brendan Byrne Arena. At the Meadowlands Arena. And there's a scene in there where you see them open up the gates on one end. It's the football field. And you see all the people flooding in and getting seats. Well, we had general admission on the floor. We got there early, and we were in the first about 10 or 15 rows, and it was insane. And one of my buddies, you can see him for a brief moment in the video, but I did not make it into the video, which is devastating. What was that, a note from somebody? What did that note say?
You already saw it. Sunday
is a very bad day. That's what that note said. Jethro Tull. I've not seen Jethro Tull. I don't think I have, but you never know. Jamie, you're not supposed to touch your face. Ruth, I'm touching my face. And then I'm going to touch Sharon's face.
Oh my God.
What I got, she got. That's for sure. Crashed a car in front of REO Speedwagon singer's house. That's kind of cool, Daniel Fields. No ATV now. Jeez. Mm-hmm. I saw a Momentary Lapse of Reason tour at Foxborough. Oh, Karen Griswold. That is awesome. That is awesome. That was a great concert. Concerts are still fun for non-musicians. Don't knock it. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying there's different... People look at it different. Like, I would go to a Rush concert, which and that would be a room filled with... I mean, God, you can't now. Neil Peart. You know, that's the kind of concert that's just filled with a bunch of guys that love music. They're waiting for every note to be played of a song perfectly, and they get it. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm into.
I just like to go and have fun.
Hagar. Yes, Lord of Shield. That would be cool. Let's see. My main comment really got this chat go. Yes, positive vibes. You did. You brought the maiden in. You definitely hijacked the entire night. Eddie Money and Hank Williams Jr. Saw them both a few times in high school, said Lord of Shield.
Oh, I saw Eddie Money.
Mozo worked at many of the studios for many of the groups you've named. That's very cool, Mozo. I'd love to sit down and have a glass of iced tea and talk to you about that kind of stuff. Rush, yes, said Karen Griswold. I learned Jamie did not make the Guns N' Roses director's cut. You're right about that, Jim. I'll try to find some clips of the video and show you what I mean. I'll be like, I'm here, I'm in this. Thank you, dear. Mr. Surprises says thanks. Good night to everyone.
Good night, Mr. Surprises.
Rush rules. Rest in peace, Neil. You are so right about that. I'm learning that Cruise Karaoke Night can erupt during an SASC live stream with the right comments. Audience filled with bass players. Yes, Slinky, you're right. Everybody's going.
Wifey and I saw Van Halen 5 years ago.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Hold on. If you saw it 5 years ago, was it with David Lee Roth, or was it with Sammy Hagar, or was it? Oh God, I hope it wasn't with the guy from the band Extreme, because that would have been horrible. Horrible. I'm so sorry if that happened. Germany Travel Personal Guide. What is going on? Thanks for being here. Germany Travel Personal Guide. I got to tell you, we are very happy you're here, but you are coming in right in the last waking moments of the show.
Yeah.
We started 2.5 hours ago.
Oh my God.
We've been waiting all night for you, and now you finally get here right at the end.
Yeah,
Well, to you,
watch the replay or and tune in next Monday.
Are you from Germany, or are you just a travel guide who talks about Germany? Give us a scoop there, Germany Travel Personal Guide. Daniel Fields, you're right. Gary Sharon. Last concert was Paul McCartney in Little Rock. That's very cool, Tesselman. My first concert was Rush on their 2012 tour. In 76, I was 9. Saw them every tour after that. Wow, Midlife Crazy. That is impressive. Western States Railroad, saw them with Diamond Dave. Guten Tag, Deutschland, said Papa Mozo. Guten Tag, ein Bier bitte, frisch vom Fass. Ein kleiner Tutu mit zweimal Schokolade. You guys didn't see that coming, did you? Little German threw out there.
Yeah.
Right?
We're excited to go to Germany next July.
We're always impressing the people.
So.
Sharon, I think we're done.
Yeah.
Last concert was a comedy. Joe Coy. Ooh, are you into comedies? I am. I saw Sam Kinison in concert during his heyday. Andrew Dice Clay during his heyday. Very cool stuff back in the day.
Germany Travel Personal Guide said, I am from Florida, living in Georgia. I spent 6 years in Germany in the U.S. Army.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your service, and thank you for being here. I visit Germany twice a year now. My father, the dearly beloved Wolfgang Asmus, was born in Hamburg, Germany. So I've got a little connection, if you will. I'm not going to go into my sausages right now, but let's just say if you watch the last
Papa
question
Mozo said,
of what are you changing Dein Deutsch ist Mist. I don't know what that means. Sharon, why'd you hit me in the leg? I was just talking about the Love and Marriage show and the last question in the last episode.
Okay, no,
that's all I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, that's over.
What Jamie talking about is tutu mitts with some chocolate. I might have been Nancy. Don't worry about that. I'll tell you later. Spikers, good night.
I think it's talking about chocolate ice cream. Isn't that what you just talking about? Chocolate ice cream.
I said a small scoop of chocolate ice cream, please. Yeah. Ralphie May taught my driving class after I got a ticket. That's insane, Debbie Christopher, if that actually happened. Nice German, by the way, at SharonAtsea Travel. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Jane Kinston, very nice. Chris Rock and Brian Regan were great. That's very cool too, B. Jeff. I won't go into my sausages right now. Sausages, is that what you said? I don't know what you're talking about with Todd. I would never say that.
That was Jamie.
Oh, there you go. All right, guys. It's over. Is it over?
I think it's over.
Okay, let's go. Let's try to bring it all together if we can here, okay? I'm out of the chat. I'm sorry, I'm out. We're going to try to wrap this evening up here with a few things. Number one, make sure, if you haven't gotten one yet, that you pick up your very own customized, well, it's not super custom, but it's a happy cruising and safe travels travel mask at Teespring, $12.99 a piece. A nice little addition to your collection. Cleanable, washable, 6 different colors: white, charcoal, coral, green, light blue, which is what I'm getting, and red. So you can look for that at Teespring. Search SharonAtsea Travel Gear at Teespring. Look for the link in the SharonAtsea Cruise Crew.
You know, it's kind of sad these days that, though, it's like masks are becoming like a fashion accessory.
They are. You got to wear it.
I mean,
you
it's not funny.
Right,
it's just crazy.
So keep that in mind. We should be wrapping up our camping vlog here shortly, and hopefully getting another one going in the next few weeks on our next adventure. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a new toy to talk about the next time you see us. I'm hoping so. We'll see what happens. I mean, here's the reality. I could go out and do it tomorrow if I wanted to. Just depends how mad I want my wife to be. And I've been a pretty good boy lately
Well,
for the last couple months, so maybe it's time we get somebody a
We'll
little
see.
pissed off. We'll see what happens.
You know, marriage is all about compromising. Maybe a nice closet. Maybe my bathroom.
What came first, the toy or the
bathroom
closet? That's the
counters
question.
redone and a few things like that.
Well,
You know.
I'm open to negotiating, Sharon. As long as it's on my terms. All right, guys, that's it. We're going to wrap it up. Remember, if you need any help with any of your travel accommodations, please contact Sharon at sharonatsea@gmail.com. She is truly a professional. She gets rave reviews. She does a great job taking care of her peeps. She has booked thousands of cruises at this point, and she can book one for you. She can help you change your booking. If you get canceled, if you're confused, if you're angry, you're mad, just shoot her an email. She'll try to point you in the right direction. If you want to transfer a booking that you booked recently, if your travel professional is not taking care of you, Sharon might be able to help you there too. So there's a lot of stuff she can do for you. Keep that in mind. I don't know, if you want to know anything about our upcoming group cruises, you can email as well. Is that right? Excellent. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Is that a wrap? Are we wrapping it up?
I
All right,
think
guys,
so.
you've been amazing. We love you. We thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for spending 2 hours and 40 minutes with us tonight.
Yeah.
What do you got? You saw something you like?
Nancy Fields says, closet first, Jamie.
Nancy Fields, please. Who are you kidding? If you wanted something, you would get it immediately. That's how I am too. So there you go. You don't want mad Sharon at sea, said Daniel Fields.
See?
Come on, man. Isn't AZ a
Husband
community
and
property?
wife, see, they know.
Isn't Arizona a community property state? That tour would be half Sharon's.
That's right, it would.
Yeah, I'll share it with her. I will share it with her. All right, you guys are great. We love you. Bagak, the ship show. Have a good night, guys. Remember, go check out Papa Mozo 32. What was it? Papa Mozo 321. Search Papa Mozo on YouTube and you find him. Thank you, Germany Travel Personal Guide. Lovely to chat with you.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Leanne Franciscone, Nautical Nurse Nancy, thank you both very
so
much.
much.
If you haven't done it, you know to go check out Nurse Nancy's channel. You already know about it. I'm sure you do if you're here. So it's no surprise. Go over there. Make sure you're subscribed. Support the community. Also, Edna from Edna's World, Edna Nelson and Mister, they need your help. So go check them out at Edna's World. Give him a little love. Support if you can. He is not doing well. He's not feeling well and needs your help. So let's give some support to those guys too. And until next time. From everyone here at Sharon Sea Travel.
Good
from
night,
me,
everyone.
From Sharon, from Matthew, from Leanne, from Nancy. Did I miss anybody?
No.
From Brian, from Anthony, from Naomi, from Hannah, from Nick, from Meg.
It's nonstop.
We got them all. I always forget. Nancy doesn't talk about her son that much. I forgot his name. Nancy, I'm so sorry. I forgot your son's name. Please don't hate me. I'm honest, and that's a good quality
Ed.
too. What?
Ed.
Ed? Is it Ed? We could wait 20 seconds and see if she said it. Tess says she votes for the new toy, but not the kind Jamie's thinking about. Whoa, Tess Almond, take it easy, girl. She's out of control. All right, on that note,
All
guys,
right.
we are out of here. Have
Good
a
night,
great
everyone.
night. Have a great week. Be safe, be sound, make good, smart decisions that you're comfortable with. And we'll see you again soon, guys. Peace.
See you next week.
Out. And rock on.